So sorry about so sorry about the fact that we are still in the opening cutscene. The players are talking about stupid poop. I don't want to serve them, so yeah. Yes, you have my lovely voice. I apologize. Yeah, my voice isn't lovely enough for you all. I cry every time, chat. Every single time. I don't know. So y'all ready then? Alright, pa. Well, thank you, Means. I appreciate it. They can't hear you yet. No, they can't.
Oh, okay. Hi, Minx. Thank you for joining.
They can't hear you. She can't hear you.
She can now.
She can now.
Yeah.
Oh, she can now? God damn it.
I'm
gonna go fucking die.
Okay, so here's the okay, before you don't commit the swin and have me do more work. Here's the thing. Okay, basically I said
Okay, let's just
for
play
most
the D&D.
yes, for most of it it's muted, but as soon as I said they can hear you now is when I did it, okay?
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Cal's is dying of embarrassment right now. Sorry.
I feel like a dad who's just tired of life.
We can play! We can play!
No.
No, we have to start.
Oh, Tara's here. Oh
We literally have to start because if you wait over 5 minutes, then people start leaving. It's bad form to wait over 5 minutes.
It's fine. It's D&D.
It's not fine.
It doesn't matter to me. Anyway. So, chat. I was gonna call you class. So yes, class, who would like to give the recap of what happened last week?
I think Anne should do it.
I was
Yeah.
No, it's not there. I missed like the end.
That's why I want to see what you come up with.
That's kind of
You put me
mean.
on the spot like that. Oh my god, I don't know.
I'm afraid. Never mind.
Because you're too busy with Lover, so yes, you up.
Yes.
Yeah, game's up, we'll say.
It's been 5 minutes. I'm leaving.
Okay, bye, Chris. Alright.
Boundary is not loading for me, just so you know.
Alright, so, chat.
Same here. It's not doing.
Chat, I'm leaving. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Fable, I have a question.
Yeah, yes, father.
So
Is Foundry up?
Yes, Foundry is 100% up.
Oh, okay.
I'm still loading.
I'm not sure why
Yeah,
some
it's
of
not
you
loading for me either.
Yeah,
I'm-
I'm getting an error.
Okay, I'm not sure why
Third
some of
game.
you are getting error because Livia, Lucas, and Priscus are here, but it seems like 3 of you are having trouble, which is weird.
The thing didn't change, right?
Nothing,
there we go.
nothing changed.
Oh wait, there it just popped.
Maybe
Yep, I got the same thing too.
maybe it's taking a little bit of loading time, but I haven't really done anything. If I was to change like the IP or whatever, I would give you guys a head up in advance.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know if it did on you, like without you knowing. So,
Yeah, that's a possibility.
but anyway, it loaded.
No, Tara, you don't get your blueberry pancakes. Ask Karst. He deals with you.
Wait, what?
Speaking of Karst, Karst, I require you to get into whatever music bot we're using now and find some royalty-free funky slap bass.
Wait, why?
Okay.
Because I intend to present the recap of last week in the form of a beat poem.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll give the recap. I'm too tired
I
for
want
this.
to hear this. Okay. Like that?
No. I'm gonna mute you guys and just do my own
Oh my
thing.
god.
Alright, and
Which duck is better?
failing
at-
that, someone can go.
Which duck is better at taking cover? Duck. I'll be honest, Tara. I think that one kind of flew over my head, and that's more on me than it is you. I apologize.
Why is my wife sending me porn?
Wait, what?
Why not?
It's part of a loving relationship.
And yes, I knew I was unmuted when I said that. Sorry.
I don't care if you did or didn't. That's hilarious.
Listen. You know it's true love when you share porn together.
Oh lord,
It's a meme.
it's a meme.
I will not put this in the chat.
Nope, I got dyslexia and made a mistake. Oh, you too, huh? That makes sense. Alrighty. So anyway,
So last week,
yeah, anyone want to do it? Because I'm more than happy to just do it at this point.
No, I'm setting up for Cody. Cody, please tell me when to start.
Oh
There you
boy.
go.
oh, Kars has found something.
Okay,
Is it royalty free cost?
that's
Yeah.
the question. Okay.
Is that no copyright music read in retro 80s? So
Wait, is this an actual song?
I have no idea.
Maybe you shouldn't put something on if you don't know if you can put it on or not.
I was listed as no copyright, so
That don't mean shit.
Ah, okay.
Help.
Okay. Now I get
Last
the
week.
joke.
Panic. The arrival back at base. After talking. Okay, this bit has gotten old. We arrived back at base after we had spent some time with Callie, kind of catching up with Dust Shy, catching her up to speed, getting as much aid as we could. After a short stop back at the Fabled Portal, we went to the Shadowfell, got the last remaining piece of our sword from the woods there. We all gave up some memories. I mean, not all of us gave them up, but we shared some memories. And when we arrived back at the library, we found that some sort of zombie rage virus had spread throughout the land. And there's some shit to get done. And we join our heroes at the guild hall in, I believe we were teleported to Gold Shrine Fable?
Yep. You were teleported to the library, which then was sadly taken over by the infected and is now closed and lost to you forever. Until further notice. Let me say that, yeah, until further notice. There.
Yeah, but didn't the library's defense systems like teleport us somewhere else?
Yep, it teleported you to the guild,
Right.
which is in Doltrap.
Okay. Alright, so. And I believe we ended with us at the guild preparing to go out and fight our way to some goal which I have either forgotten or not been informed of.
It's more the latter. You haven't really been informed of it yet. You were just put into the guild. You went to the guild master's room, and that was about it. That's where we ended.
Guys, why? Do you hear that music too?
no. What are you talking about?
I feel like there's gonna be like this Batman in red coming in on some flying machine and start attacking us with robots and shit. And then he's just gonna keep yelling out, "Get a load of this!" Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing at
nope.
all?
Nothing.
Well, fuck all of you!
I mean, from vague description, I understand this is a Sonic Robotnik thing.
Sounds like Sonic Boss music is what I was trying to say. Well, it's specifically Sonic Adventure 1, but maybe Sonic Colors.
So
Anyway,
that's where we begin.
Alright. If we all are ready, we will pick up with the game. The game starting at the guild hall, where you all are entering the guildmaster's room, where where many of the guild members and staff are running around trying their best to kind of not trying their best not to panic, but it seems they're doing a really bad job of it, if I'm honest.
With
Many-
that music.
By the way, I
sorry.
can't stop the music.
What do you mean you can't stop the music?
No one can stop the music. It's been inside you this entire time.
All right, village people.
Can't stop the music.
Alright.
You can't
Everybody-
stop
I
the
disconnected the bot for now, Cars,
Okay.
just to stop it.
the music.
That works.
You're right. There's like a panic in the disco in here. Badoom tush.
Chris, did you really
Um,
just make a pun in the chat?
I made no puns. Not one.
Chris, I swear, if I read that, if it's puns, I'm gonna
I
be.
also spelled corpus wrong, and I'm upset.
I spell everything wrong all the time. You're fine. Damn it! I forgot to fix the thing again. Ah, that's for later. That's for later. Anyway, right. Many of the guild members are panicking. Many of them, and the guild members are panicking. Many of the guild people are. Many of the parties here are devising plans on what to do here and there. As soon as you enter the guild, as soon as you enter the guild's a guild master's room, you see a map, a giant map of Ocraria, with different X marks, on small villages, even some of the bigger, somewhat villages you've been to / past, like settlements, hamlets, things like that. Many of there's X marks on different places, while there's giant circles here and there, and different signs and everything. On the guildmaster's desk, there appears to be multiple stones of sending, or essentially just stones of far speech at this point.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here, guys. There's a lot of buried treasure out here. It's gonna take us a while, but I think we'll get all of it.
No. I didn't fit for it. Okay, anyway. Alright, as that's happening, you hear multiple on many of these stones of far speech, you hear different voices call it you hear multiple voices talking about how they've gone to this village to try to get as many people out of here, how there's been more reports of the infected here, and here, and how many of the world leaders, the kingdom leaders, are asking for updates here and there. The guild master just says, the guild master, as soon as he sees you, looks to you and kind of like with a frustrated smile says, "Please tell me you have good news and not anything else that's bad. We already have enough bad news as is."
Fable,
Yeah.
And see you later.
I am sorry to be the human that I am,
Yes.
but
Yes. What about the?
I am imagining the NPC chatter that you get during Star Wars Battlefront coming through this massive stones of far speech.
Yes. Although I don't know which Battlefront you're talking about, because I stopped at 2, and I don't know about the one that DICE made, so...
The classic 2, obviously.
Yes, then yes. That
We're running low on reinforcements.
yes. That
I
is...
understand. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say yes, that's what it's like. What are you gonna say, Kyle?
Oh, I was gonna say things like, "Marines, we are leaving. Don't you die on me! Don't you die on me!" I understand that you're an Imperial soldier and I'm a rebel, but oh god,
Oh my
The
god.
fuck?
Why are you quoting the DICE one?
The fuck?
They're flanking us.
to be fair, also I'm making a reference to Star Wars Lost Stars, which is a very good novel.
I really wish I could get into the novels, but every time I try, I forget and then I move on with my life.
Okay, just quick aside, everyone. If Star Wars Lost Stars is it's a love story between an Imperial soldier and a rebel. It's great, and I love it, and it's also really fucking dark, but it's great.
I mean, yeah, of course, a lot of the novels are dark.
It's kind of like Gundam 0080, where that kind of thing. Only I'm not gonna spoil it. Where one of them kills the other. I don't know. I actually haven't finished Last Stars yet, but I've been reading it recently.
Wait, people die in Gundam? Who would have thought?
I'm gonna fucking slap you. Even if your own father has never hit you.
Oh my,
Another Gundam reference.
oh my lord.
Even my father didn't hit me, but you hit me twice. Oh,
We've got droidicas.
Yes, all of a sudden droidicas are existing in my world, yes. Oh lord. Right, but yes, essentially that's the kind of chatter going on. Also, real quick, if anyone's interested...
Roger. Sorry.
Not the battle droids. So anyway, my recommendation for a Star Wars novel, if you're looking for a horror-themed novel, read, what's it called? I think it's Star Wars... I don't remember, but it's essentially zombies in Star Wars. It's kind of interesting. I enjoyed
This is
it.
very interesting that Star Wars exists in Ocraria as well, because this conversation is entirely in canon.
Hey, you're not the only one that's allowed to recommend books, you Bo. I
I
want
know.
to recommend books too. But no, if you're looking for something not Star Wars related and horror comedy, literally read Tales from the Gas Station by Jack Townsend. Hilarious book, super stupid, makes no sense. I love it. I quote it all the time. Too bad no one reads it, and I'm a loser for quoting it. Anyway, back to the main story.
I do have to ask you a question. Like, what does that have to do anything to do with this major crisis that's currently going on?
Believe it or not, elder gods are in that book. It's hilarious. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly make a reference to it. There's a part that I really enjoy where like the main character meets this one god that's been trying to meet him for so long, and he's like, "So, what do you think?"
Oh, well?
And he's like, "Wait, what do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I got all dressed up and I even did my hair for it." He's like, "You know what? Forget it. Let's just continue." It's just like, yeah, okay, I love that god.
Anyway,
Seriously.
X's and OOOs. What's the X's and OOOs about?
It's such a... Sorry, let me just... Alright, Red, I'm trying.
Oh, well?
Oh, well, friend elder. Oh my god. Thank you for saying I'm well read. Okay, but yeah, before I go on a tangent. So, about the story, about the X's and O's, he's like, right, I mean, he looks at you confused, it's like, you really don't know what's going on, do you?
Not really. We've kind of been off continent for all this hullabaloo.
Planar travel does weird things with time.
Of course it does. Well, you're lucky you're not sent hundreds or so years in the future. Right. Let me give you a quick update. About a month ago, he just like kind of like looks at you, sighs really heavily, and says, "These strange mushrooms began appearing."
Oh man.
I didn't have to be
Shrooms.
mushrooms.
Do though, you guys are gonna. Anyway, he says, "Right, these strange mushrooms began to sprout. At first, we thought it was just a Fae playing tricks, because whenever they're around, mushrooms begin to appear. But soon they began to grow bigger and bigger, until at one point they grew so big that they literally began to let out these spores that began to infect people. We thought, okay, that's fine, we'll get some of our specialists who deal in medicine, or druids who specialize in this to deal with the mushrooms. At first, things were going well, but then the mushrooms began to take over people. And we thought, okay, this is shit. So we started to quarantine the areas. Problem is, the mushrooms began to mutate. And now we have those things out there. I think you've seen them, hopefully.
Well, first off, you should have known the mushrooms were spread out spores. That's what mushrooms do, I'm pretty sure. I probably would have burnt them down the first sign of them, but okay.
Right, that's the thing. We did try to burn them, but when we tried to burn them, the mushrooms let out their spores.
Ah,
Yes, as a defense mechanism to try to keep itself alive.
did you try freezing them?
We literally had our experts do everything possible, freezing them, burning them, using necrotic energy to wither away their lifespan. You name it, the spores fought back.
Great.
Yes,
Well, this is a concern.
of course it is.
Where did they spring up first?
He shows you on the map. It started here. He shows you on the map. Let me ping it for you, because I forgot. I literally have you guys on the map.
And you have the game pause too, so
Alright, I apologize. But you guys are just on the map.
yes.
Okay, so he says this. It started here. This area.
Oh,
Right.
no.
It started here, but then it started to spread more and more here. At first it started here, as I said, but then we got reports of mushrooms appearing here, and even in Westfall. Then in the Silver Moon territory.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Chris. It was Red Harvest.
Nobody wants to go to Silver Moon. What a trash place.
You butthole. Right, here's the thing. As the mushrooms started to appear, we started to, as I mentioned, use our specialists to burn, freeze, basically do everything in our power. Hell, some of the druids even tried to even cook the food. Surprisingly, they said it was tasty, but they wouldn't recommend it unless you're into shrooms. But that's not the point right now.
Are you into shrooms?
I'm okay with them. As the
Art on a salad. Salad is evil. Shrooms are evil.
You know what? Fable.
yes,
Fable.
yes.
I would like to roll an insight check just to make sure.
Okay, what do you want to make sure, my dude?
See if he actually does like mushrooms or not.
Yeah,
I
is he
rolled a
like a 15-year-old trying to convince us that he's way more worldly than he actually is?
He's
Yeah.
not that young.
Or how I try to act like I'm actually cool when I go on a date, that kind of thing.
Wow, that's like totally not relatable at all. To anything real, right?
That is solace in a nutshell, and you know that, Kyle. But no, no, Clay does not like. He's all right with mushrooms, but the texture's not really his favorite. Anyway,
Oh my god.
right? I know. Gremlin sorry I complained about the gremlinness earlier. So anyway, he does say this. Right, here's the problem. As I mentioned, as soon as this happened, we were able to quarantine it for a while. Able to at least suppress it and make sure that the spores weren't infecting others. But after a bit, this is where all hell broke loose. He basically takes out a stone from his desk and puts it on the table. And as soon as it does, you all see this image, this minor image, what appears to be, well, you kind of can, as soon as you see it, you all recognize this person. Dushai especially recognizes this person.
I know no one.
You know no one. It's Moriel Talon. Except parts of his face are missing, like how you saw him last time, Dushai. Skeletonized just like your hand.
Oh no.
I point at him and be like, "Ha!
Serves you right.
Looks like you couldn't get it fixed like I did," and I just, show my hand off, like, "Ha!
So rude.
He tried to kill us."
I mean, he was the reason of your whole, issue that you were dealing with.
I'm kidding. That's a character.
Jeez, Lucas, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
He caused you to go into this big emo streak that took several weeks for you to resolve.
Yeah, he
Actually-
killed me, quote unquote.
Well, actually, to be fair, just to be honest here, you two caused this.
What do you mean? I was trying to resolve this peacefully.
You kept me from blasting him, and you,
Which
Dasha,
one? No
blasted
wonder.
yourself to blow him up.
Yeah,
To
and
save
if you would have
you all.
blasted, yeah, and if he would have you would have blasted him, he probably would have absolutely murdered you.
Maybe.
We did no damage on him. Do you really think you could have one-shot killed a dragon?
No, but
Then what the fuck are you whining about?
Is his face still melting?
The image that kind of shows face is melting, yes.
Nice.
Oh god. Also, Gage says hi, saying,
Hi.
but also, I mean,
honey.
how come you didn't get mad at Dustshy for trying to blow him up? I mean, him trying to blow him up might have damaged all those souls too. You never could have known.
Well, I'm not mad at Dustshy because Dustshy didn't spend all our money hiring bars to sing Linkin Park songs.
Wait, what?
Flashback to crawling
did
in
that?
skin.
Well, I didn't do it. I wasn't there. Somebody paid somebody to play like the entire Linkin Park discography on via Bard. I wasn't here, and you were depressed, so it seems like you're the most obvious one.
Oh please, I do not play Linkin Park when I get depressed. God,
That's why you hired Bards to do it.
no.
Maybe we should focus on the issue at hand at the moment.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm clearly more of a disturbed listener when I am depressed. God, don't you know me at all?
Anyway,
I'm gonna head out.
so yes, while I'm typing something.
Chaos. The chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos
Eh.
control.
That one's baby off to this. Anyway. Right, the Guildmaster, as you guys are complaining and doing everything, he just says, alright, listen, as much as this is funny and as much as we all need a comedy show, this is important. What happened is this. Those of you that recognize this one, an image appeared in the sky. Right, literally a vestige? Is that the right word?
Vestige?
Vestige?
Visage? Is it vestige or visage? The
Mm.
visage of someone?
I think that's the one. I don't know. It's essentially an image of him appeared in the sky, like a full-on image of him.
Oh yeah, so the visage. of him.
Thank you for that. Yes, images of him appeared, and he began to speak, saying this. I quote. He basically mentioned that the world is going to come to an end unless we start to worship something known as Dothra. Of course, we didn't believe him, and many of the adventurers who don't know about him laughed in his face. Those of us in the know knew that something was up. We tried to stop the image from continuing, but before we could stop it, he uttered the words. What? Damn it! I did not think ahead of time.
Bingle Bangle.
No.
The words of incantation?
Yes, he began to utter words of incantation, and the mushroom began to spread. Those are the ones we could not stop from, the ones we had in quarantine, all began to explode, and more people began to become infected. As of now, we've been doing our best to quarantine them, but as you can see, we're quite literally losing the fight. Not bad enough that they're infected with some kind of mushroom zombified virus or whatever. They're connected to each other. They learn from each other. We've tried tricks on trapping the ones we can, the ones we tried to stop and place into containment, only to find out that those that we didn't capture learned our tricks and started to use that against us. They're hive mind. How do you stop something like that?
You take out what is the leader of the mind?
The Queen.
Or king, or non-stating title, who knows?
Right,
A mastermind.
right. Here's the problem. We don't know where the fuck that is.
Ah. Well, I guess that could be a problem.
Yes, you don't say. We've been dealing with this for a month, and as he says that, you hear basically one of the Stones of Far Speech start to like scream, saying that they're being overrun, and the Guildmaster just picks it up and says, "Ugh, listen, just get the hell out of there. If it's not possible to help everyone, take who you can to help. Rick, I can't talk.
Prioritize?
Prioritize. Yes, I'm gonna try to talk slowly. My brain's doing that thing again, guys. Sorry again. Prioritize your lives as well as those that you can save. Don't be heroes. We don't need those right now.
Isn't that
Talking to
what
you,
revenge
Jeffrey.
are?
Yes,
Jeffrey's like, what do I do?
Jeffrey tries to do things he shouldn't. And he does say, yes, technically you are heroes, but at the moment, I need the guild members who aren't experienced in dealing with such things to not, become the part of the problem.
Alright, so then what would you like us to do then?
At the moment, I don't know. I could say something like, I would love, in a perfect world, I would love to say, I would like you all to go to this one area and deal with the problem, but that'd be lying. I need all the help I can get right now. If possible, just, I don't know, rest up for now. You did mention you came back from another plane of existence, so rest up, talk to any of the guild members, anyone in town. If they need anything. If we figure out anything, I will let you know. Or if you wish to find your own leads, go for it. But again, don't overdo it. We have enough problems, and we're able to at least contain the infected outside, thanks to Druds. You need defenses. If any of you look outside, you can see that the barrier around town has been fortified with really, what do you call it? Thorny vines, as well as giant fire flowers. She has been busy.
Did I grab one of these fire flowers and then start shooting fire forward?
If you want to.
And would my fireballs bounce?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I want to say yeah, just because I love that idea.
Will my clothes turn like white?
I mean, do you want them to turn white?
I don't know. You're telling me there's a fire flower right there, and I'm gonna make a Mario joke.
I mean, we can say yes.
Nah, never mind. I don't want it now.
Oh my god.
Joshua would recognize the firefly, right?
Yes, she would. They're from literally your greenhouse.
They're quite bigger than I remember.
Yeah, she used druidic magic. Apparently, I quote, she was experimenting on them. I did not know they could grow that big, but she finds ways of doing things that break the understanding of nature, but as long as she's using that for us, I'm not against it.
Wise
Alright.
choice.
I have several things to say.
Yes.
First of all, as the resident denizen of the Emerald Dream,
Mm-hmm.
if our enemy is mushrooms, we are going to die. We are all going to have to get good and comfortable with that.
Wait, what?
Mushrooms cannot be killed in any way that matters. They cannot be reasoned with.
Yes.
Do you think Fae open portals in mushroom circles? No, bitch. Mushrooms open portals in mushroom circles.
Well
So-
then.
Let's just accept that inevitability.
Wait a minute
Secondly.
this entire time. But what about... Could we not just kill them with some melted butter?
Not even a little. Moving on.
Can we disintegrate them?
You
And they'd be
cannot
pan-fried!
Why
kill
can't we?
them in any way that matters.
Well, I mean, if we can at least remove their ability to spread spores, then that's what matters right now.
Many of us will die. Moving on, before we go anywhere else, we need to get to the Fabled Portal. Rex has something I need if we're going to fight.
I didn't know you and Rex were that close. My gosh.
That doesn't even work.
Oh, wait, you're right. You were having some type of weapon worked on or something.
Doesn't even
remember-
work as an innuendo.
Are you sure you need it?
Very sure.
I mean, that's quite a... Well, I mean, that's quite a trek out there in the open that we'll have to go to in order to get there.
We're going to have to trek out in the open somewhere.
What? I mean, I guess... Wait, Hibris, you still have your vehicle on hand?
Literally in my snow globe. I can call it up at any time.
Well, good. We
Okay.
could ride around in that.
Yeah, we can. We
Wait.
can run people over.
Where is your snow globe?
It's in my pocket. Not nature's pocket. It's in my pocket.
Just making sure.
Yeah, for some stupid reason, I have this strong inability to shove this up my butt. I don't know what's going on. It's like there's something in the universe that's stopping me. Babel just dies, slamming his head against the desk.
Yes, I do. Also, Tara, to answer your question on what everyone's playing, Pippers is an Artificer Road. Livia is a Onomancy Wizard.
Kobold.
Yes, is an Onomancy Wizard. Karst is a Karst. I'm kidding. He's an Asimar Warlock slash
Bard.
Bard. Yeah, Bard slash Warlock. Sorry, got that right. Dushai is a Cleric, and Webby is a Paladin Barbarian. Well, Barbarian first, then Paladin. And Priscus is a Homebrew class.
Yes, the Magus from Benjamin Huffman.
Yep, he's a Magus.
And
But-
basically, Pippers is a kobold, Livia is a Kalishtar, Asimar is Lucas, Halfling, Webby, Dushai, Dragonborn, and Priscus is Eladrin. There we go.
Mm-hmm. I think he's a Summer Eladrin.
No, I say winter because he's got that cold shoulder, you know.
Okay.
Eladrin do not work that way.
They do in my world.
Technically, Eladrins can change their, appearance depending on their mood, basically, whenever they finish a long rest.
Yeah, but Priscus is constantly always in summer, to my understanding, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the only useful one mechanically.
Cody, you know as well as I do, mechanics mean something in my world, but sometimes not really. I allow stupid shit all the time.
It's also the only interesting one flavor-wise.
You say you allow stupid shit, but you still wouldn't let me put it up my butt.
That's not stupid, that's just downright.
You're making it too obvious.
Your boss isn't
God.
that much of a dumbass, and I'm not gonna deny that he knows what you're up to, even though he's kinda like, why?
I have a plus 19 to sleight of hand. I could have done it.
Oh yeah, well he has plus 80 to perception. I'm just making
Anyway, let's
stats
keep
up.
going. Let's keep going.
Oh,
Yes, the last thing Priscus wants to say is, to the Guildmaster, Clay,
yes.
could you show me on the map again where the first outbreak was reported?
Alright, I'm gonna mark it with an X on the map. That's not an X, that is not even... Oh lordy. There we go.
Alright then, well. Better get moving.
That's probably where we want to go. At the very least, it should give us the most useful leads.
So head into the starting point of the problem.
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure that these mushrooms and whatnot are not the primary cause, I'm sure. It's most likely the holder of the last book who's behind this. And they just use this force as a starting point for their attack. They might still be there, true. Or they might not be.
Another bit of warning for you all. You do plan to go outside the safety of the city. Make sure you are covering your face and your nose. Remember, we're dealing with spores, and the winds are carrying the spores. Any form of unprotected areas of nostrils and/or mouth, you might get infected.
Webby slaps her tinfoil hat over her mouth and nose.
Webby, you might
I put
want
on my
some-
plague mask. Yeah.
You might want something a little bit more sealed and solid and not easily torn.
Could I come up with some kind of like biosuit?
Yeah, if you want to put in the time, you can come up with a biosuit.
Fuck yeah. I will make biosuits for everybody. How about that?
Okay. Dusha
I have
already
a
has
plague
her...
mask. I'm good.
Yeah, Dusha already has her plague mask though.
Plague mask doesn't do shit. All plague masks do is
dang.
that. Hey, all plague masks do is it just makes it so you don't smell rotten shit.
I am offended, and we're going to talk about this later. Not
Listen,
in front of the kids, though.
now I can see
No.
why we never got married.
They were never married.
That's why I said we never got married.
But you
I
got
want
a
a divorce, anyways.
Yeah, but somehow you guys got a divorce and now are getting a divorce.
Yeah,
Oh lordy.
we tried to keep it for the kids, but it didn't work out.
Oh lordy. Okay, so yeah, that's I guess you guys want to make it back home, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you all pack up your things, get your equipment, put on your protection as possible, or if Peppers, you take some time to create some biosuits here or at home. I'm not really sure when you want to do that.
I'll do it on the way there.
Okay.
All time is precious.
Okay, so you guys take up your equipment and make your way back home. Question: how do you? Yes.
Intelligence.
Intelligence, please.
Nice.
Faber, would Lucas's old mask work for this, or would he need to get something new?
He can use the mask for now, except he is going to have to try to well, yeah, the mask will work. However, he probably will have to add some extra padding on it to try to like seal off any closed spots, like any small cracks, because like pollen as well as spores tend to be able to get even into the smallest cracks of items. So he'll have to pad it a little bit, but it can work.
Could I make the argument that can use my Tinkerer's tools to make it?
Yeah, that's what there are for. They have like
Yep.
different utensils and items you need.
I'm gonna use guidance and flash of genius.
Okay.
Question for Webby.
Yes.
That's 19.
Yes, Webby. What would you like to ask yourself?
Would Webby be aware or whether this mushroom stuff would affect her as a paladin who is immune to disease?
Huh. That's a good question, actually.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, no, usually when it's like usual for the mushrooms that are in the DMG, and yeah, no, that means that wouldn't work on Webby, but that's just raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so like, could Webby roll like, I don't know, whatever, medicine, nature, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, Webby, roll me a medicine. What do you mean? Yeah, you're the one who brought it up.
It's -1 and nature's +4.
Okay, that's good enough. Webby, you understand that due to your very interesting constitution and with your divine magics, or understanding that your god is technically the god of nature, you might have a protection against worrisome things, so you won't have to worry about the spores infecting you.
Okay, so she doesn't relay that information to anybody, but she does say, "I'll be fine with the tinfoil." And then she does like winking with the, you know,
Okay.
finger gun points at Lucas.
Okay.
Insight check.
Well, I can't even roll against it, so. Persuasion, I guess. I don't know. Fuck.
Hmm.
She's telling the truth.
Yes,
So,
Webby is in fact telling the truth.
I'm not trying to lie to you.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to be weird about it.
Oh, right.
Well, no, here, I got a better one to roll against it because it's just her being weird and stuff. So I'm just gonna roll straight charisma.
Yes, Webby does believe with her whole heart and her whole charisma that the spores will not affect her as it probably would you all.
All right.
She'll be like Lucas, my god is like forests and stuff. I think he's never really talked to me. I don't know. I'm not very religious.
That's kind of concerning at the same time, All right. Well, I just want you to be safe. All right. I want us all to be able to get out of this. All right. I don't think I could go through
Yeah, you remember when
losing someone else again.
I know, but like you remember when I got all like my magic and shit, and I was all cool and stuff, and I did like touching people to heal them.
Yes.
Yeah, like the oh shit, I forgot his name. Fable, the druid guy that I learned from in that small forest town.
His name was Seb. It had a full name, but I just called him Seb.
Yeah, Zeb. Yeah, he told me that like I couldn't get sick anymore or something.
All right.
So
Well,
I'm just wearing the tinfoil mask to be cool and make you all feel not incompetent.
I
Well,
don't think that's a worry any of us have.
That was a big word for Webby. Sorry, she shouldn't have said incompetent.
Is her nose bleeding, ear smoking right now?
She like shakes a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, that was weird."
Kars, I would also like to remind you in character, it was a while back though, when you fought the Aboleth, that one Aboleth, when its slime touched you and anyone else, it seemed to make like a weird effect on you, but even though Webby was touched by the weird slime, she seemed to be unaffected by it. So you have seen her weird constitution in check before.
All right. Yeah, knowing that he's still just just worried because this is probably something we're dealing with one of the books here, and yeah, he's just kind of worried. So he'll probably just kneel down, in front of Webby and just kind of pat her on the shoulder, just like, I want you to just to be safe. Same with everyone else. I don't want these damn books to claim another one of us. And he's just gonna kind of glance over in the direction where Deathshy was.
I'll eat the rest. Yeah.
Even if they do come back in some weird form. I mean, I don't want to lose my drinking buddy. I'm not much of a religious person either, but I mean, I do have a connection to a nature archfey, so maybe I could help you get in touch with your god or whatever grants you this divine power of yours? Maybe we can do something. Maybe get some type of blessing for you to ensure that your safety. I don't know. I'm just really grasping at straws at this point, and well, doing my best to keep my head above water. So.
Webby fell asleep. Was too long of a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, she's like her brain's still smoking from using that big word.
Oh, Webby.
Oh, Chris is dead. Okay.
Oh no, Chris, why? Okay.
My earphones cut out, and then all I heard was Chris is dead.
Oh no!
Oh, I mean, technically, I guess.
No, Luke. Lucas is offering to help Webby try to connect or contact whoever deity's kind of granting her this divine power that she has now. If she wants to get
To
maybe
like double check.
yeah.
Yeah. So what's the thing? Divine favor, or is it just? I don't know how to play paladins. Fuck.
Just trying to see if we can get like a blessing for her to ensure her protection.
Yeah. So would I do like divine favor fable, or would I just roll to pray?
To be honest, you would have to roll to pray.
So like religion.
Yeah, like religion.
Okay.
Can I help? Can I help her?
Yes, if you help her, I'd probably be at advantage.
All right. I'll also give you a bardic inspiration as well.
I'm gonna roll to pray. Oh, Jardesh, you beautiful bastard.
Who? What? What?
You
God.
can you give me a sign that my body will be not forsaken by the diseases of your gorgeous land? Amen. And then she does that weird gospel thing with her thumb that Christians do. Yeah, that tracks. I'll just do
I
it.
said with advantage, Chris.
and you also have a D10. You can roll.
And you have a detail, yes.
Come on,
And
roll a
also,
10.
I was so happy with the bad roll.
and also,
Oh shit! All right, 21.
Oh shit!
Is
That's my minus
Jardesh,
one religion paladin. I love
can he
playing.
be Reggie Fils-Aimé?
What was that?
Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Okay, to be honest, I probably know their voice or how they are, but I don't remember
my
names.
body is ready.
Ah, okay.
The guy who was president of Nintendo of America for many years and spawned many memes.
Oh,
Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry, my brain.
Reggie Bowser. No. No.
Yes, they can be that person.
So Webby's body is ready.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, that's right. But, hi, was there something you wanted to do? It sounded like you wanted to add on to something.
Nah, I'm making the thingamajiggers.
Okay. Guys, we are raided.
Oh shit!
Oh, wait, tell me what Webby sees, damn it.
Tell me what.
Webby sees many raiders.
Hey, I'll be right back. But I'm still listening unless my earphones cut out.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I was not expecting to get raided during a D&D stream of all things. Oh, thank you so much for the stream, everyone. Gosh, shout out the lovely souls. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, this is so embarrassing. Oh goodness gracious. Hi, how is everyone? playing D&D. Feel free to listen to me ramble on and listen to these little goblins test my patience.
Fucking rude. I am not a goblin. I am a kobold.
You have goblin energy. You're a kobold in game, but you have
I have kobold energy. I am 3 feet of condensed asshole. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wipeout990 for buying a ticket for the follow. I appreciate you. Yes, Webby. Right. Since you were essentially asking for a thing, you were still there, Chris. I know you said you had to be right back real quick, but you're still listening. What basically happens is you are given a sign.
Ba-ba-ba.
Yes. You all watch as this, I guess you could say, this beautiful light begins to engulf Webby. It basically begins to engulf Webby. As Webby, you hear a voice tell out to you that says, You will be fine, my child. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Does anybody else hear it?
No, you won't. You're the only one that...
Okay, but they see me like bathed in light.
Yes.
So yeah, so she's like in the Jesus pose, and then she'll be like, oh, he says that he needs to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and that I will be fine. Amen. Bless.
Oh my gosh. But yes, that is what happened. Great.
We need to find more reasons for Webby to pray like an idiot.
Yes, we do. Oh goodness gracious! But yes, that is the signal the thing you were given, Webigo. Goodness gracious, so dumb. So yes, as you guys make your way back to, okay, I wanted to ask you this, but weird things I keep getting sidetracked with the main thing. But how are you guys making your way back home? On foot or on your airship? Because technically your airship's still kind of way at the moment, I think. I'm not really sure what happened to the airship, to be honest. I lost track of it myself. It's been a while.
In the Annihilator.
Okay.
Or whatever it's
That
called.
was my understanding.
Did Webby not crash it into a swamp? Like on one of those island hopping things?
No, Webby.
Pepper said it was in a snow globe, so.
The Annihilator's in the snow globe.
No, the Tormentor. It's
Yes,
called Tormentor.
Yes, the Tormentor. So you're going in the Tormentor.
Yep.
Okay, let's go then. Bippers, as soon as you exit the town, you take out your snow globe, bring out the Tormentor. I don't know if you ever
Are our
went to.
masks ready?
Well, Pippers was making biosuits.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Where?
I just wanted to make sure they were done.
Yeah, they're done.
I wasn't
Okay.
sure how much time he'd need, so. Okay.
Well, he'll need about an hour since he has enough supplies. He just needs like an hour with his roll. Wait, did you roll Pippers?
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then yeah, you just need about an hour.
Alright.
Wait, do you take the snow globe out before you put on the suit, or because you're gonna have problems if you do it before?
Yes,
or
I did. I have to hold it in my hand, and it has to have open space to do it. I know how my own magic works.
No. I'm saying like you put the suit on and then you try to reach for your pocket, but you can't get into your pocket because the suit is.
Dust Shy, the bag he's wearing, it goes on outside the suit.
Yeah. It's in my bag of holding.
Dust Shy, did you try putting the suit on over your bag?
Why would I wear the suit? I have a plague mask.
Alright. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Point of order.
Yes.
If you have to hold it in your hand, how are you going to summon it from Uranus?
Going to unclench my ass. I don't have a fist.
Oh, look at that! We've been shadow banned.
Cody, don't put that kind of curse on us, please. You fuck.
All right.
I was
My
talking
God.
about the planet. It's fine.
All right. Anyway, Webby, so are you all okay with that solid
Yeah.
light and everything? You're fine.
Yeah. He was telling me I was good.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's glad you got an answer. All right.
Oh, so you
So-
believe me when I glow in light, but you don't believe me normally?
Well, you're kind of new to this whole thing, so I'm just kind of wanting to make sure of some things. I mean, your
you don't know
powers
how
have
much I-
changed a lot, so
You don't know how much I pray.
how much do you pray usually?
Never. I mean, always.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yes,
you're right.
never. Right.
I don't even know why he blessed me.
Maybe see
You know-
something in you that you don't see in yourself.
You know what though, Lucas? I'm proud because I remembered his name.
Hey, that is a good step. Yes, I think deities often like if you remember their names.
Mostly because my sky god found his notebook. Bitches. Woo!
Well,
Where's your
any-
diaper? God, have a notebook.
anyway, so I just wanted to state something for everyone. When we head to the fabled portal, we are not 100% sure of its protection right now. So
Yes,
It's
we are. We've had contact with the people protecting it.
yes, but I mean, we don't know how long that will last. So basically, get in and get out quickly, kind of thing. Should we contact Rex ahead of time to have him prepare things?
Why not?
Okay. All right. Well, Pippo's here. I guess let's hit the road. Sorry, what was that? You kind of mumbled a bit.
Let's hit the road.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't hear you through your suit, but it kind of muffled your voice.
I'm off your voice.
I heard that. What?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, you butt.
Yeah. I'll show you butt.
Aw, thank you, mates. That means a lot to me, and I'm sure everyone else would appreciate to hear that too. So apparently means thinks you guys are all awesome. That's really nice to hear,
Aw,
This is nice.
right?
that's sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
Pippers is a butt.
you're all butts in your own right. Honestly,
True.
you're all kind of butts in your own right. So, but yeah.
Alright. I guess we're hitting the road.
Aw, thank you.
Ah.
Okay, so yes, chat. Chat. Ugh, what I call you all chat. I'm done. Oh, thanks everyone for saying that. Oh, I'm glad you all are having fun. That makes me happy. But okay, so you all pull out the tormentor. As soon as you exit the building, I kind of forgot to add this because when you saw out the window, this is what happened. This is what happens. As soon as you look up into the sky, you notice that it's a very not great color. The color of the sky usually goes from shades of blue, depending on the weather, to sometimes just a bright red during like twilight hours to orangish hues. This time, the sky looks almost red, almost like a dark reddish blood colored, like kind of crimson like color is apparently up in the sky.
Oh.
And
So
that's,
like when those the Australia wildfires happened.
yes. May the people who were hurt in that thing find peace. Anyway,
Yes. Oof.
right. So yes, you do see the sky like that, and as well as just above the ceiling, like just above the sky, you also see these clumps of I want to say like somewhat yellowish hue I guess you could tell it like pollen, but spores flying around. Whenever they try to get too close to the city, or even try to fall in the city's areas, the the giant fire flowers begin to like basically spit fire at them, burning the spores before they can even get too close to the city. Yes. In case anyone was wondering how the spores haven't been able to enter the city, that's how.
Ah.
So yes, as soon as you go out, you see some of the guards escort you guys out. They basically mention, all right, as soon as we open the gate, you're gonna get out. You're gonna have to take that doohickey of yours out as fast as possible. We can't have the gate open any longer. And remember,
This thing goes like about at least 100 feet per round.
they're guards. They don't understand what that means, but okay. So anyway, yes, as soon as the gate opens, you guys drive the tormentors out of the gate, like quite literally shoot
Get
out of the
your
gate.
ride.
See, what I do is when they open the gate, I just slam on the gas as fast as possible, so like everyone has to like hold on because it is going fast.
Okay. You go.
Like scooter.
Yes, that was a nice scooter, Cody.
What
I
are you doing?
I appreciate
Are you
that
wearing your
reference.
I'm sorry. Are you all wearing your seatbelts?
Yes, of course.
You're not my mom.
Never?
So basically, Priscus and
What
Webby
are
are now just-
seatbelts?
Okay, so we got at least half the party is bouncing around in the back. I got it.
Priscus, he's talking about your harness on the seat there to hold you to the seat in case if
You remain not my mom.
Listen, I am not going to get in trouble with the fantasy cops, okay?
What
I'm
are
not
fantasy
going to jail
cops?
again.
But Pippers,
Are
you're
these
such a
fantasy
good
cops?
driver.
Um,
Pippers, I would argue you are our best driver.
Webby, you do remember Pippa's barreled through things with reckless abandon, right?
Exactly, as I said, best driver.
I'm offended.
You know what?
Hit the gas. Go on
Yeah.
yellow. Only the strong survive on the crosswalk.
Oh my
Go,
god!
just go, Pippers. If Priscus ends up flying through the windshield, it's his fault.
It's
What do you
100
mean
miles to
just go? My
Chicago.
foot's been on the fucking pedal this whole time.
It's 100
Oh.
miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, where it's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
The hell's Chicago?
I'm wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
I got sunlight sensitivity.
Oh, I think Webby was talking about Chicago.
Oh my god! Get out of here!
What the fuck is that?
You never heard of Chicago?
No, stop! You talk like that again. You talk like that again, I'm pressing the eject button.
Wait, there's an eject button?
Yes, there's an eject
Fable,
button.
what's your favorite part of being a DM?
Honestly, I think the thing I love so much about being a DM is how immersed you are in the world, and how you all are always so looking forward to just destroying the bad guys and having a good time learning new things. That's the thing I enjoy. Makes me happy to
Always-
know that people actually want to interact with the world.
And it's all about goodness and friendship and loving each other. You know, get your hands on the dashboard. I'm turning this shit around and throwing you all out.
Lucas is trying to push Priscus' eject button right now. Why isn't that
work for
working?
you? Because
Damn it!
it only works for me. Some people don't abuse it.
You know, you and abuse kind of go hand in hand, right?
Exactly. That way only I can abuse it.
Yeah, I
can
thought so.
abuse
Wow,
it.
what the fuck?
I thought so. Yes. Mm.
Jesus Christ, Pepper.
Okay,
Hey, you think
so
I'm
I
gonna-
very badly want to continue the story, but I do have a question for everyone.
What's that?
So in this Mad Max-esque driving montage that I am picturing, what is the soundtrack? I'm thinking Kickstart My Heart, but
I was
I am
thinking
open
the,
to suggestion.
I was thinking I think it's Twisted Sister.
It's gas,
Luke-
gas, gas from the Initial D soundtrack.
Lucas up on
That's
the
Van
rooftop
Halen.
with just like an electric guitar
Or
and an
not Van
amp,
Halen.
just
Led
drumming
Zeppelin.
it.
Listen, I'm the one fucking driving. We're listening to Initial D, okay?
Deja vu, javu. Dun.
Exactly.
We just go drifting around a corner, taking out some zombies.
Wait. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Maybe that one. All I'm gonna say is, if you guys want to pick the music, build your own demon car.
Technically, you didn't build this one. You were given it, but okay.
I was given it, but I did make it so I didn't have to use the souls of the damned to make it run.
That's true. Okay, you have a point.
I reworked the entire engine so it runs on clean. What does this run on something? You know what? I think damn souls might have been a cleaner source of energy.
It runs on mushrooms.
It should run on mushrooms. That was a good. Damn it, that's a good idea. We should go out and get some mushrooms.
Oh my god. Peppers, you actually created it so it has a electrical engine, quite literally. It's powered by like kind of like a miniature Tesla coil that has its own electrical field.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do feel sorry for Tesla.
Wait. I have one more
Yeah.
stupid thing for this.
No. Okay.
Can it be powered by a hamster wheel that Webby runs in?
Yeah, that's for the turbo. That's a nitro. That's how the nitro
Good
works.
enough for dwarves and Spelljammer.
I sincerely wish to Frenzied Rage power this car.
Frenzy.
Fable, can we retcon in that I put in a nitro button that just creates a hamster wheel for Webby to run in?
Yes. You know what? Yes. Also, Cody, they have giant miniature space hamsters and spelljammers. That makes more sense to me.
Just because Webby's got little legs, so she's basically a hamster.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Someone needs to remember to hurt me intermittently so that I don't unrage and become exhausted and crash the car.
Don't worry, somebody will punch you in the face during it.
All right, good. All right, we're good to
Like
go.
cast inflict wounds over and over on them.
Oh my
Webby,
god.
Webby frenzied rages and jumps in the turbo boost.
You don't.
Shy, you're gonna have to keep punching her in the face.
Is
Look,
there
I
a
have a-
fucking
I have a-
gas leak in this call?
No, it's
Like,
just
I
that we
love you
haven't
guys
played
and I'm
for
having
so
fun,
long.
but holy shit.
I
This is what
can't.
happens when we don't play for
Fable,
so long.
forgive us.
I'm not mad. I'm laughing my ass off, Cody. This is hilarious.
This is what? How long were we off? 4 weeks. This is 4 weeks worth of built up bullshit.
Yeah. Also,
Anyway,
Cody, I promise I'm laughing. I'm having a good time, but Jesus Christ.
Okay, to be fair, I did have a practical reason to this insanity. Is that I wish to give Pippers advantage on his survival roll, if I can.
you son of a bitch.
It would technically be disadvantage with Webby going so fast.
Actually, yeah,
And
that's probably
Pippers
true.
can't control the speed, the newfound
Listen.
speed.
Listen.
You know what? I like that better. Fable, can I lobby to roll at disadvantage?
Yes. Yes. Just yes.
Okay, let's see what disadvantage for a survival roll for me is. Okay,
Yeah.
that pans out.
That's
It works. Balancing all things.
thank you for the hydrate.
We-
I need water from laughing so much.
We brought balance back to Aquaria.
You brought-
Listen, it was important because I'm pretty sure the last survival roll you critted, so like
Yeah.
we gotta reset the universe.
We gotta reset the oh lord. Okay, so what it taking you like about an hour on foot, or honestly, it takes you about like 20 minutes to get there tops. Running over draconians, the other bad guys, and some of the mushroom zombies if you so choose to. As you make it back to your home base, you notice that although there are a couple of zombies trying to break through to the base, many of the barriers set up are actually protecting it. However, something of interest you notice, there appears to be the mercenary group that Priscus's loved one is a part of, as well as some undead guards. Well, undead looking elves appear to be helping the guards fend off any stragglers trying to break through the barriers. As soon as they see the tormentor, some of them try to run out of the way due to the fact that they think the tormentor's going to crash into them. But all in all, besides the fact that there's many monsters trying to break into the barriers, the base seems pretty okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna check on the kids.
All right. You part the thing back. You part the tormentor in the base, and Dasha, you go to the secret entrance where the kids are.
Yes.
Okay. You're greeted by some of the NPCs and some of the guards. Some of the undead wave to you. They're like, hello.
They
My
aren't just
babies.
NPCs. They're our family.
I know they're your family.
They're our family and friends.
But yes,
They're FPCs.
You know what I just realized? I don't think we've ever checked on the zoo after that poor man got all of those animals tossed through the bag.
you really never did. Poor Lady
We were
Bumblebee.
busy. We were busy.
May I ask what's with the hamster gifts?
Because Webby was a hamster.
You missed it. Yeah, Webby petitioned to have Nitro, and there's like the giant hamster wheel that Webby has to run in, but you have to keep punching her every so often.
Oh, for her rage.
Yeah. Also, Pippers has the disadvantage on survival rolls with the Nitro, so that's fun.
I volunteered to slap the Webby.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that.
Uh,
probably have Livia do it. She has, I think, the lowest strength score.
Let's be honest. If Pippers thought about it, there should be like a little shot thingy that is just, 1 HP shot thing happening every precise interval to keep the rage going.
Yeah, there would be like
A taser.
No.
Tiny taser.
I would imagine.
What is rage like a minute? Is rage a minute? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a minute.
So every minute you just hear bzz, woo!
Well, no, you'd have to keep getting damaged each, 6 seconds or attack.
yeah, it's up to a minute as long as you keep sustaining damage
Oh, okay. So every 6 seconds you hear the little bzz
or
sound.
attacking something.
My other idea was I was going to create a contraption that just automatically punches you in the face every 6 seconds with like 2 little boxing glove hands going pow, pow, pow.
Oh,
right,
Webby's
so-
poor face.
If the machine deals 1 damage every 6 seconds, we have 187 seconds. Or sorry, 187 times 6 seconds. So we have quite a while.
Well, how many rages do you have? The question.
Well, I have 4, but that's a lot of exhaustion levels with Frenzy.
Oh no.
I mean, I want to commission art of us driving with this thing with Webby with kind of like a beat up face and a
Your
hamster wheel in the back.
Your Turbo Nitro is 18 minutes before Webby dies.
Oh my god.
I did the math.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Alright, so yeah, so y'all make
Okay.
it. Yeah, y'all make it to the base, and Dushtshy goes flying towards the NPCs. Is there anything else you guys would like to do at the base, or if not, I'll just do the Dushtshy thing.
I'd like to spring my trap on Dushy and have her contained now. Forever.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Priscus is gonna go get his sword from Rex and transfer Varus over into it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything worth role-playing out there, or if it's just like, good job, Rex. Thanks, Priscus. Walks away.
Well, he does tell you.
That is up to you.
Actually, okay.
Sorry.
I'll do the Dashai thing first, and then I'll deal with nothing with Christmas. How's that sound?
Yeah.
You're on
and
the
then
starting
also
screen, by the
Benjamin
way.
wants to do something. but-
What? Oh, sorry.
You're on the starting screen.
Oops, sorry, my bad. There you go.
But like that'll be really short, and we can do it at the end. So
Yeah. Gotcha. I do have an idea for that, actually. Precious.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, right. So, Dashai, as you make it down to the cellar, you see some of the kobolds preparing traps and stuff, doing all the things kobolds do. As you make it to the safe room, you're able to do the secret knock and enter just fine. Inside, you see all the children: Snowflake, Gex, the three other ones whose names I forgot because I don't say them enough to remember them. I hate my life.
Well,
Yes,
my
all,
babies.
yeah, all the children are safe. As soon as you appear, they all give you a hug.
Oh, my babies, yeah. Mommy missed you.
She's back from the dead! Yay!
But yes,
I mean, they knew that I was alive.
yes. It's essentially yes. They all just give you a big hug, and then you hear a familiar voice from Raphael. He does say this. Dashai, you're alive. I'm glad you're fine now. Although I had noticed the whole situation going on with you. My goodness.
My arm?
Well, yes, and the bunch of souls in you. Interesting. You alright?
Yeah, go throat stealing with them.
He looks at you confused and just like, right, I trust your judgment.
She's far from alright!
You're not here, get the fuck out.
This is my home too, damn it!
Right, don't worry about the children, Lady Dashai. I've been making sure that they have enough food and provisions. And if case need be, I'm making sure to go out and getting them more food. The strange infection doesn't affect me, but I'll be honest, some of the people are not in a good state. Like, excuse me. He says that, he instantly just teleports away. And then after a couple minutes, after a couple seconds, he returns. He's like, oh, God, why are they so hateful? Right. That should help them out for a little bit longer. Is it anything you...
So wait, what did you just do?
Every so often, because I was actually asked by the children to make sure to help everyone every time I can, so I'm using my not really angel vision, I'm using the angel radio to figure out when there's survivors in need of help, so he says that and then he disappears again, comes back a second later and says, so often I have to disappear to help those in need. It's not as hard as I make it out to be, but it is kind of annoying at times, if I'm honest.
I gotcha. It can be tiring too.
But I did promise the children that I'd make sure to help everyone I can. I can't be everywhere at once, but I will try my best to help as many as I can in need. So if you see me disappearing from time to time, it's mostly me going off to try to help those and take them to safer spots. So don't mind me, and if there's anything you need, feel free to ask. I'm kind of at this point doing errands for everyone.
I can do it. I have my plague mask, so it's good.
Very well. Alrighty. So yep. So that's the thing. Raphael will go around doing his thing, helping the children, making sure they have plenty enough food, water, supplies, everything. Since he doesn't have to eat, he pretty much just makes sure everything's okay. So yep. Alrighty. If there's anything you all want to do, let me know. If not, I will move on to Priscus. Oh wait, well, anything else you'd like to do? I should ask Dasha.
Nah,
Okay.
stay with the kids for a while. Catch up with them.
Okay.
I think Lucas is going to kind of check in with some of the people here, Raphael and the others, and ask them if they have any further insight into these spores. What can they be kind of classified as? Are they considered something undead, or something fey, or fiendish in nature?
Okay. Priscus, sorry, not Priscus, Lucas, sorry. Lucas,
It's okay.
as you asked around, some of the NPCs who, that you know, tell you that they're not quite sure of what this is. Some of them say that it does have weird undead properties in the sense that that they've seen that sometimes some of the spores have infected bodies of bandits or even sometimes those creatures like the Draconians that fell down after being killed and reanimated them. So they assume it has everything undead. When you talk to Raphael, he does look at you and says, he looks at you, sighs, and says, Sir Lucas, I'm afraid this is much more complicated than anything you've ever dealt with, or even I've ever seen before. The spores do have traces of undead, like many of the others have said, well, necrotic energy. However, they're not native to the Fey Wilds. The Emerald Dream does have spores, as Priscus would tell you. However, their spores are much more mischievous and or sometimes downright pranksterish. These ones are much more malicious in nature. However, I can tell you this, whoever messed with them mutated the spores. I've sensed traces of myconids within them. Well, I sense that maybe a myconid had to do with this, but even they aren't so malicious as to hurt others for their own gain, more so to defend themselves. There is, however, I guess you could say, a demon prince, or in this instance, demon princess, that deals in such things, but she's locked away right now to be able to do something like this. It's not her followers. She hasn't had followers in the last thousands of years, I should say. So it's not her. I'm making this more complicated than need be. Right. What I'm trying to say is this is more man-made than it is anything of a magical intent or magical messing. I can't talk, guys. I'm sorry. But yes, he says this is something that's been more man-made and messed with than it is anything magical in origin. I hope that helps. I mean, to be honest, I know that doesn't help much, but at least narrows it down for you.
Just trying to. He's just gonna kind of look around, where everyone else is. It's just like, you know me. I'm trying to think of a way to protect everyone.
Yes.
I mean, we just got Dustshy back, and God, I don't even know what the hell's up with her and her condition. I mean, she says she's okay, but I want to believe her. I want to trust her, but what she did, that's can't be good for her body.
I
mean,
understand.
her mortal is her flesh is mortal right now, and 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 then we got this threat going. I just don't want to lose anyone to this new threat.
Well, he gently places his hand on your shoulder and says this. Lucas, being a leader isn't easy, but you need to understand that as much as your fellow companions put their trust in you, you need to put your trust in them to know that they are going to make the right decisions that they believe in. Trust in Dustshy. I know she can be a bit headstrong and a bit self-sacrificing, but I know she knows what's best for her sometimes. Although she may be a bit clinically insane at times, I assure you she does not do anything without a plan in mind. Although it is hard to see it from time to time. All you can do right now is trust in her. Do the best you can. There are many forces at work trying to fight off the infection. I myself am... He says that, he disappears for an instant second. And then he returns, myself am doing the same thing. Forgive me, I had to go clean the temple real quick. Ugh. Trust me, everyone is doing the best they can to make sure that this is contained. Although it doesn't seem like it, I believe in you. Have faith in yourselves, have faith in yourself, and have faith in the others. You will come out of this.
I hope so. I'm I'm not really at 100% myself.
I understand.
I'm just trying to find some way to be useful and helpful and just trying to not lose anymore. But thank you, though, for your insight into these things, the spores and mushrooms and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll find some other way to destroy him permanently.
I'm sure you will, my good man. I'm sure you will. Now, before you do it, before anything too bad happens, there's nothing to do. I suggest you take a rest, spend some time with your loved ones. These are troubling times, but spending time with loved ones isn't always a bad option.
Good idea. Thank you, Raphael.
He gives you a slight bow, and then he goes off to do more things. As I mentioned before, he does disappear from time to time to go help out those in need. Alright. Alright, so Priscus. Okay, there's nothing else, Mr. Kars? Yes?
Yeah, Lucas will just go and just kind of check in with the others, just see how everyone here at the base is doing.
Alright. Some of them are a bit shaken up, some have like makeshift masks covering themselves, doing the best they can to stock up on supplies, make sure that weapons are well kept just in case they do have to defend themselves, setting up small traps, things like that. They're trying to keep themselves busy, because if they not, then they slowly start to worry about the current events at hand. So they're mostly just moving around doing things like that. Yeah.
Okay. He will do what he can to help them.
Okay.
Even if it's something small that they need help with.
Alright. You got it, Carson. Alright, so with that, we'll go on to Priscus. Priscus!
Hello.
You are, as soon as you enter Rex's workshop, you are surrounded by a very intense fire. As you hear the sounds of a hammer hitting, sounds of hammer hitting steel. Strangely enough, when you look at Rex and his work, you've seen him work on other weapons before. You've seen the steel, the iron, whatever material he is working on become red hot. But as he's working on your weapon, it doesn't seem to change color, but it seems to be surrounded by a very intense heat, but yet the color of the sword doesn't change. It stays consistency the same. This cool icy blue color. As Rex finally hits it a few more times just to get rid of the kinks from the weapon, you hear him, he looks at you, puts the hammer down and says, Priscus, you're here. I believe the weapon should be ready. I've never worked with magic like this before, so be wary of its potential.
Unfortunately, I think where I'm going, I can't afford to be wary. But I'll take the risk knowing the consequences.
Alright. He just nods, and like he dumps the sword in the ice. Like not in the ice, in the water to try to cool it down, but as normally when steel's put into water, you hear the sound of the steam, but this sword, you watch as the sword begins to slowly freeze the water. Rex looks a bit perplexed at this, but just kind of like nods his head, saying, in a weird way, saying, "Yep, he kind of saw this coming." But he hands you the sword nonetheless. And with that, you're able, with the sword in hand, you take the time to put Varys into it. It's of the design you mentioned before. It's a very intricate design, something just to the specs you wanted it. Not like any swords anyone has ever seen before, but you now have the sword you've always wanted.
Nice.
Yes.
To give a little flavor to that, everyone in the game just posted an image in the Discord. For everyone watching the stream, you can Google this yourself. It's a type of sword called a falx, Falx. It's basically just a really long, forward-swept kind of hooked sword.
That's cool.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
Discord.
it's in the.
Oh. I didn't. My Discord is quiet right now.
For those in the game, I posted it on
Level
the
up.
Discord. For
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
good lord.
He said it verbally.
Hmm.
We're
Imagine.
gonna pick on you. You know
Yeah.
that.
Karst. Also, I did mention. Well, I did mention for the party that the sword has a really interesting blue-colored blade to it. So yeah.
What kind of blue are we talking about? Are we talking cobalt blue, azure blue, sky blue, seafoam blue?
A very whitish, snowish blue, like a snow-colored blue.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Although the metal that Priscus gave to Rex was kind of like just a normal ironish color to blackish hue, during the enchantment / working on it, the blade's color began to turn from steel, like from a steelish color, to more of an icy blue in origin. So yes, that is the color of the sword. Rex tried his best to make sure that the blade didn't change that color, but no matter what he did, no matter how much heat he gave to it, the blade resisted the heat. So yes.
And now it looks badass.
Yeah, now it looks badass.
Cool.
Snow blue's a blue I wasn't aware existed. That sounds dope. But yes.
And yeah, Priscus will thank Rex for his time and work.
Ready? I'll give you a nod. And he'll see you off then. You hear as Rex begins to work on more weapons and, well, not like weapons, but he begins to work on more items that the base needs, such as like other hinges and stuff for doors, like small barricades and stuff. Because blacksmithing doesn't just involve making weapons; it also was used to make tools and stuff. So yeah, and also other daily equipment you might need, like frying pans, which is funny. But
My new weapon of choice.
yes, a weapon of choice. Livia, your +10 frying pan is ready for you.
Cool.
As soon as you're
Finally be as powerful as Hildy's mommy.
yeah. Yes, as soon as you hit, you do an automatic crit, so you're good.
I hate this
Why?
so much.
It's amazing.
So much flashback. Oh my god. Oh, poor Hildy.
I don't suppose that there's a special present in there for me, Santa.
What is going on?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I just come back to a young boy talking to Santa. Okay.
Who knows?
Never mind.
Kyle, what are you talking about?
I don't know anymore, sirs.
Would you like some more?
Oh my gosh. You're all dumb. I hate it.
More?
No, that's not how it goes. It's, please, sir, can I have some more? More? There.
Yeah, I knew I'd get you to do it.
Oh my god.
My plan worked.
On that note,
Yes,
I have,
Webby.
I have a small thing that I would like Webby to do when we get a chance.
Okay. You were going to say, Kyle.
I just wanted to say hi to my adopted and real children. Considering, unlike some people in this party, I am a responsible father.
Yeah, Dust Shy. Jeez.
So Shay is with her. with the children. What do you mean?
That was the first thing I did. Unlike
Yeah.
someone.
To
Hey,
be
I-
fair,
Yeah,
I
be
just
fair,
didn't get the listen. I just didn't get the chance. You all talking. I didn't want to be fucking rude, so you don't come at me.
I
If you were a
because
good
I decided to
parent,
be
you would
polite.
interrupt to reach your kids in time. But no.
I was gonna say to be fair, the statement nobody else in the party is a good father. It doesn't need to apply to Dust Shy. So technically, it's not an insult.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my
I was
lordy.
just saying. I swear to God, I'm gonna drive down to California and throw Casper in your face.
Wow.
I didn't know
Joke's
Casper.
on you. I won't be in California for much longer. Woo.
I didn't know
You going
Casper.
somewhere better?
You'll never know.
Yes, he's going to California to Electric Boogaloo.
Okay.
I don't know. Leave me
All
alone.
the electric boogaloos.
So yeah. So yes, Pippers, I guess you're gonna go see your family as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, you do so, my dude. Is there anything special you'd
I-
like to do with them, or are you just stopping by to make sure they're okay?
Well, if one, I want to stop by to make they're okay. I want to make sure that my daughter Uru understands the responsibilities one must be to be the princess of the kobolds, and what responsibilities those entail. I want to make sure that Snowflake is getting her lessons on being a kobold, and has to and I am teaching her before I leave for this last adventure advanced poke sticking techniques. Now I have to remind her that they might not react to a poking stick, but there's always one way to make sure that there's a the body is in fact dead, and that's to run up to the groin and kick it really hard. That, oh my God, it's a little baby bunny just run by the window. It's really tiny. Holy shit! It's really
Very
tiny.
cute.
Good
It's like the
lord.
size of my hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that was such a change, but it was.
Hello, ADD,
Oh.
my old friend.
Oh no, my cats are trying to kill it.
No.
No!
Don't
Kyle,
worry.
I've literally interrupted the game for the exact same reason. I have literally interrupted the game to tell you all about the bunnies I was seeing in my yard. You are fine.
Yeah, no, they're behind glass. They're wanting to kill this thing so badly, but it's so tiny it can fit in my hand, and it's just standing there by the window. I'm only like about 2 feet away from it, and its mother is
Staring
close
into your
by.
soul. It's like,
So cute. I'm sorry.
Mother, what
I'm-
is that large thing in the
Anyway,
window there?
yes, I want to teach my daughter to attack dead bodies in the groin, please.
Okay. I apologize. I was just reading something. Just yeah. Okay. But yeah, Pippers, just to answer your question on the first thing for your daughter Uru.
Mhm.
Uru?
Uru, yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
Ooh,
Uru.
yeah.
Yes, I remember. We called him called her Uwu.
Ooh, woo,
I just want to make sure I'm saying her name right is all. The rest are making memes. Okay, your daughter is actually, as you said, you wanted to make sure she has the responsibility of making sure that she knows what it's like to be the princess of the kobolds.
Yep.
Surprisingly, as we talked about it multiple times, your daughter is much more well behaved slash smarter than Pippers at times, so
Listen, she's it's not that she's smarter, she just knows how to use her intelligence in not stupid ways.
not stupid way. So it's yes.
Pipper, I mean, Pippers has an intelligence of 18, so he's incredibly smart. He just does things in a very weird way.
I understand. Okay, since your daughter knows how to use her intelligence, as you said, surprisingly, she seems to have taken over the leadership of the kobolds fairly well. She's telling, as you notice, many of the kobolds seem not to be doing crazy things. In fact, they seem to be quite organized. when asking them what's going on, they mentioned that the current leader Uru has told them to do this while she makes plans on what to do next for expansions, putting traps here and there in case things happen and things like that. She seems to have taken over as things quite well. Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna ask: is the former king of the kobolds with us still?
No, he ran away a long time ago.
Dang it! I was gonna give him a new job as the Royal Ottoman.
The Royal Ottoman.
Hey, I need someone to rest my feet on, okay?
I knew it. But no,
God.
but your daughter has seemed to has taken over leadership quite well. She has been telling the kobolds what to do, and under her leadership, they've been able to be a bit more organized than they were under the old leadership, which was the old king that you usurped.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they seem to be doing pretty well.
Okay, and I teach my two youngest children the advanced groin kicking technique just to make sure that someone is dead.
Okay.
It's called double tapping.
Oh lord. Okay, just because I think this would be stupid and kind of funny. As you're teaching them that, when you first teach them on that, instead of first off kicking the groin, when you tell them that by poking a body, it's okay to kick them, they imagine that by kicking someone, they try to kick the person in the stomach, but you're like, no, that doesn't help. And then you have to teach them to kick the groin instead.
Yeah, make sure it's super hard. And if that don't work, and I give Snowflake my crowbar, that'll do the trick.
Oh my god! No!
Wow. Yeah, great parenting here, man.
Hey, she's 3 years old. She's old enough to be responsible.
She's old enough to be responsible.
You know, nope, not getting into this. Kobolds and all that. Nope, this is Pipper's problem until it becomes our problem.
Oh my god, Gage, do
Listen.
not give him positivity, no.
I am 13 years old. I am well mature and old enough to understand responsible parental guidance, okay?
Shy, is it fair to say you take the crowbar away from her when he's not looking?
I'm pretty sure I've taken that crowbar away so many times, and somehow Pippers
But-
gets it back one way or another.
Yeah, and this one is like personally stylized for Snowflake. It's pink, it's got a few hearts on it, has her name written in cursive.
Oh my
So
god.
Can you honestly take that away from a child?
I'm
That
pretty
is-
sure I
that
already
is-
gave her a weapon too. I think I gave her a hammer or something.
I've given her a
No,
dagger.
no, that's right. I gave her the sword of like pumpkin summoning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I gave her a dagger.
But does it summon pumpkins?
No, it lets you stab people. It lets you summon blood when you stab them.
So does the sword. You stab someone and then you summon them so their bodies explode as the pumpkin
Oh.
comes out of them.
I was just gonna say that. Fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
We are such good parents. If only it would have worked out between us.
You
Oh
are
my
terrible
God.
parents. Oh my god.
I had to say it before Kyle did because I knew where he was going with this joke, so I had to do it before he could.
You bastard.
I had to steal his moment.
You're all the worst. You're all just simply
Listen.
terrible.
You just don't understand draconic parenting, okay?
I really don't. I really don't. You're right.
Yeah, she's 3 years old. She's at least like something in human years.
Oh well?
She'll always be a baby in Dust Shy's eyes.
Yeah, I was a father by the age of 6. Come on.
No dating until she's 40.
I'm 13. I'm not even 40 and I have 3 children. What do you want from me?
Exactly. No dating for either of them. For any of them until they're 40 or over.
But they're
And then
kobolds.
maybe.
They're kobolds. Their life expectancy is like, I think 120, but they're most likely going to get eaten by then.
I can help it.
Oh my gosh, you're all so terrible.
Hey, I'm 13 years old. I live past my life expectancy, okay?
Oh lordy.
I'm like ancient in kobold years.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Ada, ada.
Oh God.
I said they, not hey.
Anyway, our magnificent parenting aside, I basically just like make sure all the other kobolds are doing well. Some of them may be working in the detective agency that I am building, and also I just want to make sure that everything that we have is like finally tuned up and ready to go.
Okay, you got it, my dude. Alright, so you all spend some time with your loved ones, family, researching, doing your own thing. A couple hours have passed, or better yet, how long would you
Oh.
guys like to wait? That I should have asked that ahead of time.
Also, there is one other thing I want to do before, like just before we leave,
Mhm.
like the second before we leave.
Yes.
I'm gonna give Snowflake another crowbar and tell her to hide it.
God dang it. I'm so glad Lucas isn't here to deal with this shit.
Is this gonna be
Hey,
one of
you
those
giving it-
things where, like, in every room there's just gonna be a hidden crowbar somewhere?
Exactly.
Oh lordy, that's hilarious.
Hey, I want my daughter to be protected, and the only way for her to be protected is to have a crowbar ready to smack somebody in the balls with.
I mean, as long as you're having fun, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say, my dude. Okay, so question. How long would you guys like to spend here, and what's the next plan? Like, your next plan of action, I mean.
I would like to spend at least 24 hours here just for a specific spell
Mm-hmm.
that might help prevent issues. Because technically they're being charmed, right? Like the infection is charming them or something.
Well, the infection is essentially spores, like kind of like think of the cordyceps virus, but more so mutated to infect multiple creatures instead of bugs and things. Kind of like The Last of Us, but more better written. Yes, I went there.
So
yeah.
So
first one I felt like was alright. The second one,
yeah, the second one they kind of
eh,
didn't really do it properly. Also, they force you to play a character nobody likes, which is
Also,
stupid.
crunch.
Yeah, also crunch, which is a really bad thing in the gaming industry, but I don't know if that'll ever be fixed properly. Because CEOs are dummies.
alright, then can I kind of flavor this to my way?
Mhm.
What I want to do. So it'd be this one.
If you can give me like a proper argument or an explanation on how you can flavor it like that, I will think about it. I think that's only fair.
Yeah, so basically, Hollow like protects a specific area, in this case 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like to do is do it in the safe house kind of deal. So if people go in and out, it destroys the spores that are either following them or, infecting them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people who I feel like, if they've been infected for a long time, that won't go away, but maybe it'll make them weaker. But the people who just got infected are carrying it on their clothes or something like that could be destroyed by this.
Well, I did say that the when Lucas talked to Raphael, he said that it does have traces of necrotic energy in it, so I'll allow this, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you did say, those that have been infected for too long, it'll weaken them, but it won't outright save them. But those who haven't been infected for that long still have a better chance at surviving.
Okay, and then
Mhm.
with that combination, I kind of want to use my feature. What's it called? The one that makes me do divine intervention.
Okay.
I I want to ask if I can spread this around the whole, like our whole town, kind of deal with their power.
Well, all right. We just have to. You're able to roll divine intervention, just like the normal thing. I think I'll allow that, sure, since you're getting help from
Yay.
Remy. But it does have to roll below, I think, level 14. You guys are.
14 or lower, yeah.
All right. Let's hope you roll lower than 14. Or how many divine interventions do you have? Because I know you get like a second dose later on.
Do I? That's probably at a higher level. 'Cause I don't think I have that yet.
Yeah, a higher level it just automatically can happen.
Okay.
No, damn you.
Aw, damn.
All right. Well, safe house is that's why it is specifically at the safe house. So
Okay.
you know. But then I guess technically, if it's going upwards, kind of thing, it would be up top wherever that is.
Mhm.
Well,
All right.
I think it goes up. Yes, including area already under the effect.
I think you can do it every 7 days, I think. No, wait, maybe question.
Are you talking about the spell?
No, I'm talking
I'm
about
talking about the
divine-
spell.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the spell. So I just wanted to see if it goes, if the thing goes upwards or not. I can't remember.
Oh, like if it's kind of like a square foot area or something.
Well, I know it's 60 feet kind of deal, but I don't know if that's like a round, like a sphere kind of deal from its thing.
Radius is 60 feet, so radius often usually means sphere. So this is a spherical thing, so it goes 60 feet into the air as well.
Okay, I just don't know how deep you would consider the secret, safe house.
I would imagine it's pretty deep because Pippers wanted to make sure that the safe house could, well, be underground, and kobolds do dig quite deep underground.
I wanted it underground, not Pippers. How could you?
Okay,
But yeah,
I
that
don't
would be-
remember who
I
wanted
mean, I was
it.
the one who came up with the plan.
No, I wanted to do this before you said anything. Remember, I kept
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about it.
I
Yeah,
also
don't
wanted
steal
to
my
make.
thing.
Hey, I think we came up with it together.
No,
See,
I
this
came
is
up
why-
with this. You wanted
This
to
is
do.
why we're divorced, okay?
This is why we
No,
did
I
it.
remember you wanted to make some underground like tunnels kind of thing for the whole area. I wanted to do
Yeah.
this thing specifically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to make underground tunnels that'd be collapsible because because then if Moria Talon comes underground to kill us, we can collapse the entire town on him and bury him alive.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'd probably just only be in the safe house then, because it'd be that deep.
Sorry about that.
Oh, fine. It's been a while since these things have been created, so I forget. Okay, you got it. But yeah, you'll be able to protect it. However, I think since you're gonna spend 24 hours here, I'll allow you to try to make another divine intervention if you want.
Like a before and after thing.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll do it again.
Okay, so you got.
Yay!
Okay, that's shy. Did your divine intervention actually working before you leave? You feel a gentle hand on your shoulder. It feels very familiar, almost like it feels like a very familiar / motherly hand placed on your shoulder as you begin to feel the magic on your as you begin to feel the magic of the spell begin to completely spread around the entire farm. Many of the NPCs here, many of the people around the area begin to feel protector. What? Better.
They're protective.
Oh lord, I looked away and my brain did a thing. That's embarrassing. They begin to feel protected and better as the effects of Hollow begin to completely engulf this place. So any lingering spores that any of your NPCs should, or any other people that make it into the barrier for protection, will be protected better. I will be protected in a safer manner from the spores.
Nice.
I can't speak right now.
To be honest, I thought you were gonna do the one thing where I feel the touch and then I just feel my cheek being pinched kind of deal angrily.
Right, after the spell is done.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you did this to yourself. After the spell is done, you feel at ease. And then your cheek begins to hurt as
Ow,
it's
ow,
being peeled.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I know it was a stupid plan before, but it worked.
Wait, what just happened? Sorry, I had to step away to get a drink.
Essentially, Dashai used divine intervention, and with the help of her goddess, the entirety of the base is covered in the spell Hollowed. So
Oh
any
god.
so any of the NPCs or any people who enter it will be protected and have a better chance of fighting off the infection. However, due to that finally being over, Dashai's cheek is being pinched by her goddess at the moment. Because of her,
Because I did a stupid.
Yes, because she did a stupid.
Good, pinch that cheek hard.
Ah,
She essentially is. So yes, that is what
I
happened.
lived. I survived. Okay, why you be so mean? Christ. So fake.
You know why.
Yeah,
Af-
fake
af-
years.
Oh my gosh. After that, after your cheek stops being pinched, you feel the embrace of a hug around you, and as it slowly begins to fade away.
Ah. For a second, I thought she was gonna suplex me.
I mean, I'm tempted to now. I'm
Nah, I was kidding.
All
tempted.
of a sudden, the shadows behind you, there's just like a flash of eyes as Lucas just grabs you and suplexes you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you can't suplex me with your power.
Oh my
I
god.
can try.
Oh lord, you guys are dumb. Okay.
And all you hear just whispered in your ears is, "Omaiwa mo shinderu."
Oh,
Nani?
There we go.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, look at those scrawny arms. I think Pippers is technically stronger than you now.
oh my god.
What's your strength score?
Well, it's right now it's 9, but if I wanted to, I can jump it up to 15.
Hmm.
Oh wait,
It's
no,
not
I
it
have a
wouldn't be.
22.
I have a 16.
Actually, no, I think it'd be. Let's see here. Actually, let me do the math here. Okay, no, it's actually a plus. It would add a +4. So yeah, no, about 15. No, about 16. Yeah.
Okay.
So with your steroid enhancements, you can make yourself about as strong as me.
Plus also Flash of Genius, which would add an additional 4 as well.
That's only for rolls you make, not for just constant strength overall all the time.
Yeah, but it'd be a strength contested. Okay, we're whipping them out right
I'm putting words in your ass.
Oh my god. What? Girls, you're both beautiful.
No, I'm not. I'm more beautiful than him. He's
I'm more
scaly.
beautiful than he is.
You're both beautiful in your own
Scaly.
right, guys. I'm trying to flex on each other.
He's scaly bait and he knows it.
That's rude.
Oh my lord, you guys are dumb and I love it. But yes, what's the plan before you two, I don't know, try to have like some kind of weird what do you call arm wrestling competition using all your tricks on each other?
All I know is I now have the power of the goth emo on my side.
I have the power of science.
What has science ever done for us?
Yes, Gage, they really
Literally
are.
everything.
It's done wars, man. That's what it's done. It's wars.
Have we left home yet?
No, I think we're still here.
That's what I'm trying to figure.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just checking because I had my thing I wanted to do, and I don't want to.
Our token's still here at the base, so.
Alright, Chris, what would you like to do as Piffers and Lucas are trying to arm wrestle each other?
So Webby wanted to wander the complex and steal 2 items.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to steal some kind of singular candlestick,
Okay.
and then she wants to also steal some kind of small, like, strainer, like a pasta strainer,
Mm-hmm.
something small. And then she would like to take those 2 items to, I forgot our blacksmith's name,
Rex.
Rex. And she would like to ask him if he could create a stand, like, trophy type thing with the tinfoil hat on it.
He looks at you a bit confused, but yeah, he'll do it. It'll only take him like a couple minutes.
So she has him do that, and then she puts it in a corner in her room, and that's it.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys spend the rest of your day enjoying what time you have with your loved ones, resting, preparing, doing all that stuff, like I said.
Getting crowbars.
Yep. Teaching Snowflake how to use a crowbar to beat someone up. Full-on Joker Jason Todd moment going on at the moment.
It is not to beat people up. We are not a violent people. It's just to smack them in the nuts to make sure they're
There's
dead.
that Pippers when they say they're not violent people.
It's not violent if you're just doing it to protect yourself. To make sure that you're
Flashback to all
actually
the
dead.
It's violence.
Is it fair to say that I can see Snowflake being a Drake Warden in the future?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
With a crowbar as her main weapon.
Yes. I mean, she has Snow, the Dart Drake already, so it makes sense. Anyway. So yes, a day has passed, and you guys are now fully rested. Feel free to hit those full rest on your sheet in case you haven't. If you're missing any spells, any health, just in case. Is there any... Yeah, what's the plan? Where do you guys want to go?
Before we get to the plan, very sorry, I did want to do a quick thing with Benji.
Okay.
Benji is going to approach, let us say, Webby.
Okay. Webby, you are approached by Benjamin. The ghost of Benji, like Lucas likes to say.
Hi, Webby. Just wanted to kind of check in with everyone.
Webby's dead.
I'm here. Hi.
Dead.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, I was staring at my new trophy in my room. Anyway.
Nice. Anyways, yeah. Benji walks up and says hi.
Hello.
I just wanted to check in, make sure everyone was all right.
I think so. We're going to like do some shrooms or something, so maybe an intervention.
God.
Probably better than the alcoholics we were to just move on, do some harder stuff. I don't know, but yeah, something with doing shrooms. It won't affect me. My god told me it was kind of awesome. A glue in the dark. But yeah, we're doing all right. How are you doing, Benji?
Slightly stressed, There's something of a zombie apocalypse happening. I mean, I know they're not zombies in a proper sense, but Lucas is really taking all the vampires running around very well, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. It's you know what? I think when his hair turns black, he like starts listening to this weird music all the time, and I just think he kind of tunes everything else out. So in a way, it's kind of helping him, I guess.
Could say it helped wake him up inside.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you lovely soul, you.
You could also say that when he was a young boy, his father took him into the city
Oh my god.
to see a marching band.
I agree with
Anyways.
Car's side. Oh
wow.
gosh.
MCR unironically slaps, fight me.
Only ever listened to a Black Parade album, and I like it. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Bye.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you, Kyle. Don't worry.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Lucas, he's been a little better since we found Dustshy too. Because that was really kind of getting him down. Um, he was real angry for a while. I think he tried to kiss me too, which was a bit weird.
No,
I mean, kind of.
Oh
that was a
my.
Webby.
You're not in this conversation. You can't
God
touch
damn!
the bullshit.
I know, but this is for chat that's listening in, so they know the truth.
The more you deny it.
I love doing bullshit Webby when people can't defend themselves in character.
Hey then.
You ass.
But yeah, no. But I mean, it was nothing. It didn't. I stopped him. Because I'm with GIF and all that, which I haven't seen him since I got back. That's probably bad, right? Is that normal in relationships to not see the person after you haven't seen them a while when they're in the same place?
I mean, for me, yes. But also, I am an ex-convict. So perhaps not the model of healthy relationships.
So I should definitely be taking advice from you. Got it. I will not go see GIF. Otherwise, because you're an ex-convict, which means if I did go see him, I would become a convict.
I'll tell him you send your regards.
Yeah, that'll work. Do it with like a creepy twang to it and a knife in your hand.
I would like to.
Oh,
I would
Oh,
like to
sorry.
mention that the reason Diff hasn't appeared is when the outbreak first happened, he wanted to go check on his family. So that's the reason he's in Silver Moon at the moment.
He's not actually there.
No, he's in Silver Moon. He
Okay,
told
well, that's fine. Webby doesn't know that.
yes, Benjamin would probably know, but I think he might have forgot. I should have mentioned that, Cody. I apologize.
All good. Let's say Benji is keeping this a secret because he doesn't want the property damage.
He doesn't want the property. Valid.
But he will, at some point. We've established Benji has access to Ascending Stone, so he will send to GIF and be like, hey, Webby's okay.
Alright. He would thank you for letting him know.
He
And
misses you.
he would probably
And,
tell him. He would probably tell you if it's possible to just tell her he apologizes. That when the event happened, he became really worried. He kind of abandoned his post to go make sure his family was okay.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely tell her that.
Okay.
I do not tell her that.
Oh, man, you mean
To be fair, if she knew, she might hear the abandon his post and be like, he's breaching his contract, that son of a bitch.
you couldn't help it.
Since
But yes,
it's such a strange thing when I think about it that she basically used a gift, like a gift from the queen to like purchase him, and now she's dating him. What have I done?
I don't know. What have you done?
alright. Very last thing Benji wants to do is he's gonna hand Webby an envelope
Mm-hmm.
and say, Ink sent this along with the vampires. Apparently it's for Lucas's eyes only.
I should not.
Lucas
look
seems to
at
be
it.
kind of correct.
Okay.
Lucas seems to be kind of busy at the moment, and
Hmm.
I will-
also we fought last time we saw each other, and I'm like, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I was over it, but it you know, we're cool, but it's awkward.
Yeah, no, I'll get it to him. That's fine. And I'll make sure he reads it out loud in front of everybody. I mean, reads it by himself alone.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
I mean, you are the bartender, so technically that's not true.
Yeah.
You are so right. I have gone into the wrong line of business. Well,
Yeah,
hindsight.
You really have. You should have just kept fighting with us. Now you gotta just watch us drink all the time.
I mean, I don't like fighting either.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever paid you though, have we?
He gets paid in exposure.
Oh my god, Karst, get out
I
of
mean,
here.
it's not like you're my only customers. I have everyone else who lives on the estate. I've got like all the hirelings we have. Business is good.
Alright. Well, that's good to hear. So, yeah, so I'll go take this to Lucas then.
All right. Keep safe, Webby,
Okay. Will do.
and
Thanks.
help who you can.
Always. We always help who we can.
And yeah, I think that's how that conversation ends.
Okay, how is the letter sealed?
Just a normal wax seal.
Webby's gonna try to open it as soon as Benji's gone.
All right. I am going to DM to Chris what is in the letter.
Oh no.
No. Wait. How does it when she opens it though? Does it go like very smoothly and like nobody would notice, or does it like go horribly and somebody would definitely notice?
I think that's probably between you and Fable, right? Would that be like a sleight of hand check on Webby's part, Fable?
Yeah. Since she's trying to open it very carefully, that'd be a sleight of hand check.
Oh shit! It went well. That sucks.
Chris, you know there's the option to fail, right? Like, if you want to say something like, if you succeed, you can be like, well, I was really hoping I'd fail. Can I do that? And I'll say, sure, if you really want. That's also an option.
Okay, so I wanted her to fail and like crack the seal and make it very obvious someone tried to break into it, and then completely panic and run and just throw it at Lucas and be like, "Here's a letter for you from Ink. Nobody tried to read it," and then run away.
Okay, then I will do that then. Okay, that is what happens. Lucas, you are thrown a letter in your face by Webby as she says, no one opened the letter, bye.
Oh, hey, wait. Okay. Wait.
Oh,
Did you open this?
God,
Shut-
she's into the wind.
Just he's gonna just sigh, just like, all right.
I love
And just
Webby.
open the letter.
14 is still Webby. What are you doing?
She
Alright.
was hiding as she ran away.
Oh,
It's one of those, like, it's not in an envelope, it's like, folded and then sealed.
mm-hmm.
On the back of the paper where it would be opposite the seal when it's folded, is a stamp bearing the new coat of arms of the current government of the Shadow Isles, or what is the specific one that Ink was helping out?
Yeah, that's the specific one you're helping. The Shadow Isles, yes.
Yeah, but wasn't there a specific island?
The island doesn't have a name. Everyone just called it the Shadow Isles. They're still kind of working on a name right now. So
Okay,
I'll
cool.
probably get back to you on that if I can ever think of something for them.
But yeah, the coat of arms is like a cool, like abstract Art Deco thing that Ink has designed.
Okay.
Do you turn it over to look at the contents?
Yeah, he'll probably check it all out. Just kind of check. Yeah, just get basically, give it a thorough once over, see what is contained.
Stick butt.
Seriously,
Yep.
all this just for a stick bug?
Dick butt.
Oh, dick butt! God damn it!
That's even worse.
That's worse than a stick bug. No. Oh, yeah. He's just
You
going
must
to.
admit, incredibly in character for Ink.
It is, yes. So Lucas is going to crumple it up, set it on fire, and toss it into the garbage bin. An empty garbage bin.
Oh my god, why are you like this?
And then he's just gonna be just saying,
Childhood trauma.
just God's damn that ink. Ah. All right. Well, definitely not a good way to start out the day. So, and then he's just gonna go, just leave, and he's gonna go check in with everyone, see how everyone's ready to head out.
Okay. Yes, Gage, this is what it's like when you have multiple people that meme on each other. In game, by the way, in and out of game.
This is our life.
Never.
Someone just someone just sent me the picture of Dick Butt, and I'm like, yes, I know what that is.
So, in terms of our plan of action, my suggestion would be take the Tormentor, go to the Forest of the Lost, and see what's what.
That works for me.
Hmm.
All right. Does everyone have everything ready?
The raccoon.
Everyone good to go?
I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Christmas is glowing like an anime.
Priscus, why are you glowing?
Power.
Right. I mean, that's honestly fair. I think we've all done it at some point. So
Yeah,
Alright.
everyone glows once in a while.
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So you guys pack up your stuff and get ready to head off to the Forest of the Lost, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Suit up.
Alright. You all suit up, do the nice slow motion action thing going on. Really cool. Place your mask, everything. And you begin to drive off in the distance. Normally it'd take you a couple days to get there, but with how fast the Tormentor can go, it'll take you about let me do the math in my head. Tormentor can go about 100 miles per round. not miles, but feet per round. So normally it take you about a week to get there. Normally, but the tormentor. It's possible. Probably take you like 3 days at best to get there. Okay. So anything you want to do during the 3 days, let me know. If not, I can just expedite it and you guys can super go there.
Oh, fine.
Can I
Oh.
hang from a rigging above the tormentor and play my viol?
Yeah, of course.
Like in Mad Max.
Yes, that's when a bunch of other tormentors appear next to you and they're basically start joining in, and then one's just like, I'm awaited in Valhalla, and they jump at you and they fall off and I think die. I don't know. I only know
All
memes.
die.
Mediocre!
And they're just playing that song that just goes.
Yeah. I've never seen Fury Road. I just know the memes. I just know the memes.
I think Death Shy will do a trance and work on releasing more souls.
Okay, got it.
I think Lucas is going to meditate on his own and just basically try to fix himself, I guess.
Okay.
You know,
Like Shy looks over and is like, "Oh my god, so much has changed since I've been away."
this is what happens when you try to kill yourself.
Maybe I should do it more often. I mean, it seems like you're doing meditation now. That's a positive.
Just like he's just gonna just like grumbling, looking at you like, no, I'm trying to fix what your disappearance caused.
Exactly. You're doing more healthy things, activities.
He's just gonna gesture to his black hair, and with a few white stripes left. Like, yeah, you think this is good?
Yeah, because you're not bleaching your hair anymore. It's healthier for your hair.
My hair was naturally white.
Sure.
I mean, to be fair, since you started dyeing your hair, you kind of look like a middle-aged dad trying to look really cool for his kids.
I didn't dye it.
See, be more responsible for your kids.
Yeah, and
Or
then you
they
have a
should-
weird freak out at the iHeartRadio festival because apparently Justin
just like-
Bieber cut off your time.
He's just looking at you guys. It's like, okay, you aren't. A lot of you are not seriously that dumb, are you?
No, we're fucking with you, but you seem to believe it.
You
You look like Billy Joe Armstrong.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something I have not used in a long time. All right, you know, and you see him just kind of pull out, just from his bag, just like, oh, what do you have on him? Right. He's gonna pull out.
Speaking of have on him, I just wanted to ask a dumb question.
Yes, I did.
Are you wearing metal?
Yeah, he's got his breastplate
Okay.
on.
Okay.
But
just wanted to ask.
he just pulls out though basically his flute, and as he begins to kind of play it,
Hey, you're interrupting Priscus. He's
He'll
playing
then-
right now. You can wait your turn.
Oh, he's just playing a soft, quiet tune and it will get softer and softer as he will cast silence.
Let's say,
on
could I
his
cast heat
flute.
metal? Could I cast heat metal on the flute?
The flute's wood,
Yeah, the flute's wooden.
but yeah, he's casting silence on the flute and basically just silencing the entire place, the entire compartment of this place.
And that's when whoever's driving screams, "Look out there!" And then it's just silence, so none of us are prepared, and we just all like crash and die.
Yep,
Oh my
that's
God.
fine.
No,
That's
not shy, no.
because you guys just kept heckling him. You know,
What a baby.
he's done with it. He's done.
Yeah,
He does
we're
not have. He does
boo.
not currently have the mental patience or the emotional patience to deal with this right now, as he's got a lot on his mind he's dealing with. So yeah, he is silencing all you fuckers right
I was
now.
gonna say that Olivia could counterspell this, but then I realized that she's probably reading
Yep. She
or
doesn't
something.
care.
And versus silence.
Yep.
To be
Well,
fair, I
Even
feel,
notice.
I feel like Livia's got much better things to worry about than a bunch of boys heckling each other.
mm-hmm. So it's not her problem. She's not involved in this in any way. Besides, probably some silence might do her some good.
She doesn't even realize that it goes silent. For her, it's always silent, you know.
Oh, good. Lucky for
Until
her.
that one song that you sent me that one time stops playing.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Lucas is just casting silence on his flute
Okay.
and making everything quiet now, and he will then go just kind of smirk, wave at them all, and will go back to trying to meditate and try to realign himself and fix his issues.
All
Oh,
right.
by the way, Pippers is still looking like I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm well aware of this. I'm well aware that you can't hear me. I'm well aware of that. Doesn't stop me.
And it lasts for 10 minutes.
I know. So 10 minutes, I'm just standing behind you going. You see my mouth going up and down, up and down, up and down,
I
up and
can
down.
imagine it actually. It's funny. Okay, so this is what happens. They're in their pride, and you guys heckling Lucas because it's funny, and Briscus up top. Briscus
Always funny.
or whoever would like, since some of you are basically meditating. Well, two of you, well, three. I'm gonna count Livia as meditating, but she's more reading a book, so that's not meditation exactly. But she's in her own little world essentially. Those of you who aren't doing their own thing like that, I would like you to roll me perceptions, please.
Oh no.
Alrighty. Okay.
Hey.
Priscus, Pippers, and Webby, you three see this actually. On the way to the Forest of the Lost, you come across what appears to be a small settlement. A small settlement off in the way. It's been about a couple hours since you left. You see a small settlement that sadly seems to have been completely overgrown with mushrooms and stuff like that, with the virus. Sorry, not the virus. With the shrooms. As you do that, you see these very heavily armed, about short-statured looking people with, well, I'll be honest, since Pippers would probably recognize this. Pippers! These ones...
Oh, well?
Wow, okay, that was perfectly timed. You see as they have flamethrowers on their back.
I want one. I want one now. Give it to
You see as they have these strange metallic devices on their back that seem to be projectiling fire, like basically shooting fire right into the spores.
How much? What roll do I need to do to steal them while they're using them, please?
They're kind of on edge. I think there'll be a really high, sleight of hand.
Okay, fuck.
If he fails, he's got to get sucked into a garbage chute, and then the Oompa Loompas come sing a song about him.
Okay, casting guidance on myself. Damn it! Wait. 23.
How is that a crit fail? How is that a crit fail?
You do not have plus 19. There's no way.
Yes, I do. I've had plus 19 this entire time.
I don't know what to do for this. You literally got a crit fail, but it's still a 20 freaking 3.
No, it's gotta be a fail.
Just above the max plus those gloves of thieving equals Pippers, y'all.
That's insane.
I
I wasn't like my there's you don't have that was more shock. It wasn't actually questioning your plus 19.
How did he get a
Spell it.
plus 19 with sleight of hand? He has the gloves of thievery, and I believe he has expertise in sleight of hand.
Yep.
That's how. Plus, they're level 14, so their proficiency bonus is like 4 at the moment, I think.
Yep, and if I wanted to, I can shove another 4 in there so I can make it a 27.
Please stop.
I want a rules lawyer into this being a fail, but I also want Pippers to have a flamethrower,
Heck,
so I'm going to stay out of it.
Technically, if we want to go rules lawyer on this, skill checks do not have crit successes or fails. That
I-
only
Well,
room-
I
that
want to
only
go
impact.
fuck Jeremy Crawford on this, so I'll say you wouldn't have asked for a roll if there was no chance of failure.
Oh, I would have asked for a roll if there's no chance for failure. I just wanted
No,
the
I
roll
meant
to be a
fatal.
bit.
I know you meant me, Cody. Okay, you got a 23. Okay, what do I do with this? I know technically it's not a fail, even though it's a crit, even though you got a natural 1 and still got a 19, so, frick, how do I roll this? Okay.
Maybe I get burned while stealing it.
Okay, right, Pippers.
Mhm.
As you're trying to steal one of these things with a 23, as you touch the back of the what do you call it? The container holding all of the needed. I'm gonna say it's crystals. It's not actually gas based. It's more magical. So they use like crystals, a special
Fire
fire.
crystals.
Yeah, like fire crystals essentially to power it. As you touch the back of the container, you instantly burn your hand, basically yelling out a yelp of pain. But you're able to nonetheless get the container in your hands. Although it is kind of burning your hands because of how hot it is, but you have a container of what essentially would be used to make a flamethrower.
I yeet it back onto. Are we on the ship, right?
Yes.
Okay, I yeet it onto the I yeet it back onto the ship. We're just gonna let that cool down for how much fire damage do I? I take fire damage from that, right?
Yes.
How much?
Let me be fair. It's let's see. Let me roll some. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d6. 7 fire damage.
Did Livia do her speech?
Yeah,
And how much temp HP was that?
18.
18. Okay, so 11. Fine.
Okay, yes, we're going with the rule of cool at this point, apparently. But yes, Pippers, you quite literally stole a dwarven flamethrower from the dwarf while it was hot. What do you do now?
I am going to find a way to wait. I was gonna say integrate it as a sexy drider girlfriend, but I've already had a flamethrower on my back for the last few sessions. I didn't need this.
You just stole it for no reason.
Yeah, I already have a flamethrower. I have sexy drider girlfriend. I'm sorry, sexy drider girlfriend. I forgot about you for a second.
It has been 4 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
So it's fair.
I have a backup flamethrower in case I need it.
Okay. So yes,
You could give one to Webby so that she could, like we could quite literally rain fire from the sky.
Fuck yeah, Webby's getting a flamethrower.
Okay, so Webby, just add to your inventory dwarven flamethrower.
My inventory's full.
Okay.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, the small folk have flamethrowers.
Yes,
That would be. I could import that, right? Like that's an actual thing.
I believe so.
All right, hang on.
But essentially, it just works as a projectile weapon.
Or just crash Foundry. That's cool.
Oh no. Okay, so Pippers, as you steal the item, you go driving off as fast as possible. At least I think you
Yep.
do a drive-by stealing.
Yep.
Okay.
Flamethrower?
Yes.
No, there's no
Yo.
flamethrower in here.
Yes. Yes, Cody.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yes.
Yo
Cody.
yo yogi.
If Pippers and Webby both have flamethrowers, and Priscus is a gladiator who can make himself immune to fire for 10 minutes a day at will,
Mhm.
we could make the best fucking wrestling entrance. has nothing on this.
Oh my god. This is what you get, Karst, when you run away from leadership. Pipper and Pipper steals stuff. Webby gets a flamethrower, and Priscus becomes a professional wrestler. Apparently.
I mean,
one-
Princess basically
no one
already
seems-
was a professional wrestler.
You know, if they can't, step up when Lucas is having serious problems he's trying to deal with, then consequences are on them.
It's just
Step up. We spent so much time like trying to help your drunk self.
No, I mean basically like not doing stupid shit.
oh,
Hey,
okay.
we were.
That's impossible.
It's just he's not watching them or trying to daddy them.
We've been playing this game for. I've been in this group for what, 2.5, almost 3 years now. We have never ever gone an entire week without doing something fucking stupid.
True, but Lucas has usually always been there to tell you no, to try to stop you.
Webby brought him alcohol when he was drinking himself to death.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
oh yeah. No, right now he's basically just now focusing on him, and you guys can do all your crazy stuff. So, but if something goes bad, yeah, you handle it.
What like where is the flamethrower from?
Yeah, the flamethrower is a dwarven design.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to find it in the importer.
I'm not sure.
I think it's a homebrew weapon. We could probably just do the same thing for what Sexy Driver Girlfriend has.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure it out later. No big deal.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't want to do the work.
Understandable.
Oh my god, stop being lazy, Chris. Okay, so you guys make.
My inventory has like 4,000 stupid things in it, you know?
Okay, to quote chat, it's from the dwarf you stole. That's where it's from. Okay.
I mean, we probably did dwarf at some point. Let me check my bag of holding. Hang on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you make it to the so you make it to Forest of Lost Things. It's a dumb homebrew. Oh my god, get out of here. You make it to the Forest of the Lost. Forest of the Lost. Okay, yes. You make it there. The trip was, as I want to say, uneventful, but at times you did see clusters of giant spore mushrooms, almost making mushroom forests, as well as more of those dwarven type people. Really, Chris? He just spent money for the fucking, not money, but points for the sweet victory redeem.
Perfect.
It is perfect. But yes, there's a bunch of mushroom forests here and there where there's more of the dwarves. As you head more in this vicinity, you see more of those armored class soldiers wearing mushroom. Sorry, not wearing mushroom, but wearing armor completely covering their entire body with the dwarven flamethrowers burning away at any that would dare get close to them. It seems they are aware. It's either they're not aware that by burning them the spores continue, or in some weird stubborn belief, they believe by burning it away they can still somewhat fight it back. But they don't know if they're doing more good or bad in their minds. But as you make it to the Forest of the Lost, you do see this place is completely went from a forest of trees, lots of beautiful giant trees, to nothing more than, well, a forest of fungi. Sadly, none of them are fun guys. Before any of you did that, besides, I had that in my mind for a week now. I had to.
Oh, nice.
I hate the fact that I was saving that. I feel so dumb now, chat. Right. It's now a giant mushroom forest. Kind of like the ones you've seen before in the underground, but this one is above ground. What do you guys do? You're now just parked outside of it because of how thick the forest is. It's not possible to take the Tormentor in there. You can use the Tormentor to start breaking down some of the mushrooms if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
If that's what you want to do, then that's what you'll do. You'll start rummaging through the thing.
Fable.
Yes.
Remind me, heat sets these things off, right?
Yes.
Then I shan't fireball them. Just double checking my spellbook to see if I do have anything that would be useful in this situation. Could I potentially use Snow Wave to freeze them out and or just knock them up out of the ground and out of the way?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
With Briscus using Snow Wave, you have a better, easier way of knocking out the fungi. But still, no matter how many he knocks out using his magic and using the Tormentor, there's still too many. As you guys make your way deeper into the forest, you finally make it to somewhat the heart of the forest, if we can call it that, but not really. What do you guys want to do?
Should we try to find a source of some sort?
I don't know. What do you all think we should do?
I think we should probably take care of business. Take care of business.
Well, yes, of course that, but in what way? I mean, we are literally walking into an unknown situation. No idea of what we're going up against. Just some ideas. There's
And
something
how is
that's
this any
been
different?
well. Often
Indeed.
we have some idea of what we're going up against.
Not really. I mean, we have
Yeah.
some form of idea, but usually it's more than we expect.
Know to keep our masks on and to be wary of the infected.
Yeah.
At the moment, that's all we have, so that's what we'll act on.
Very well. All right then. Lead the way.
Do you think I could, like, detect their thoughts?
You sure that's safe?
How's you on that?
Well, we were
I
told
wouldn't.
they were a hive mind. So if one is thoughts gets detected, you might be detecting all of them at the same time. And
Yeah.
that could be too much for you, Livia. I don't want anything to happen to you. But, second thing, it might alert them all to our presence.
To be fair, I heard Dustshai's mind with all these people.
Alright, well. You do what you think is best. I trust you can know your limitations better than anyone else, so just be careful. That's all I ask.
Limitations, yes.
Maybe we'll try.
Okay. Livia,
Mm-hmm.
as you try to connect yourself to the, I guess, to the hive mind, or even use a magic spell, I'm not really sure how you wish to go about this.
Just use a detect thought spell.
Okay.
See if it works.
Okay, Livia, as you do so, you hear, you connect, you use the deck thoughts, and you begin to hear the thoughts of everyone around you, your companions. But then you start to hear the thoughts, as Lucas said, the hive mind. You begin to hear so many thoughts at once, all of them screaming out in pain to be released from this fungus to stop hurting others. But then you hear another voice. It's a lot clearer, and it seems to be coming from. It seems to be commanding them. It constantly says the same thing. Fine. It consistently says the same thing. Find you chaotic comets. They must pay for what they've done to me. Over and over and over. Until you begin to hear the voice in your head that says, that's where you are. Livia, as it happens,
Yeah, fine, continue.
as that happens, you begin to hear the mushrooms you hear the mushrooms, like everyone around you, you begin to see that the mushrooms begin to shake. Almost violently, like they're trying to let out as many spores as possible onto you. What do you guys want to do?
Well, Livia's gonna cut the connection 1st.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's fair.
She's just gonna say, well, they're looking for us. This thing happening is just for us. It's just to find us and torture us. And I think I've upset their master.
Alrighty.
Did I recognize the voice?
No, actually, you never heard this voice before. Alright, guys, what do you want to do? The mushrooms are angry at you.
How close are they?
They're all around you.
Well, I mean, like, can Webby reach one?
In about 5 feet she can, yes.
And how big are they?
They're as big as trees, so I want to say like 10-ish feet tall.
Holy
Probably
shit.
bigger. I did say it's a forest of mushrooms.
Can Webby bite one?
You want to bite one?
I mean, sure. We're gonna have to run anyway, so we might as well have some fun before we do it.
Okay. Webby,
Food,
you...
right? I mean, she did eat an entire kingdom one time.
That's true. Okay, Webby, you bite into the mushroom. You don't have to roll anything since technically you have immunity to diseases, so you're fine. I don't know if you can eat mushrooms raw in real life, so I don't know what a mushroom would taste like.
I've eaten a
Depends
mushroom
on the
raw
kind of
before.
mushroom.
Depends
you
on
can
the
eat-
mushroom, I think.
You can eat them raw. It's fine.
Okay.
I
Okay.
ate a wild one. I'm lucky to be alive still.
What? That's dangerous, you butthole!
I was a kid. How was I supposed to know?
Aren't many of them poisonous, though?
Yes.
Well, there's at least one type of mushroom that is extremely deadly,
Yes.
but if you boil it very, very thoroughly, and then dry it very, very thoroughly, you still probably die because you didn't do it right. But if you did do it right, you get high as balls.
What do you mean you still die? What?
If you die in the
Because
game,
the
you die for
chances
life.
are, the chances of doing it right, it's like fugu. You've got to be so far professionally trained.
Oh,
If you
Lord.
make one mistake, you're going to die anyways.
Oh, my Lord.
Also, sorry,
Don't do
guys.
drugs, kids.
Also, sorry, I disappeared, guys.
Yes? You're fine. Webby just took a bite of a mushroom.
Okay, because my everything on my PC decided to stop working.
Oh, no, are you okay?
Yeah, no. Basically, what happened is I was playing around on OBS for my stream later, and I hit a few, but I tried out a program that caused my mouse and keyboard to no longer work.
Oh, goodness. Well, what you essentially missed is Livia tapped into the hive mind of the mushrooms using the tech thoughts. The entire thing is whoever's controlling these things wants to kill you guys personally, and the mushrooms are now angry, and Webby's just like, I'm gonna bite into that mushroom.
So did it react when she bit it?
Yeah. It was. It
Like
was.
how?
It kind of reacted in a very angry way, but also confused as to why anyone would bite into it.
And how? I'm gonna try to put this in a way that's not gonna get me meme done. What is the diameter of the tree?
Get memed on, Chris.
Well, I was gonna say how thick or how girthy is it, but
Oh dear.
It's. I don't know how to answer this because I didn't think this far ahead.
you knew Webby was gonna eat it. Come on, Fable.
I did not. I'll be honest.
I literally drank and ate a toe to get 1,000 gold off of a shopping trip.
Oh my lord, that's true. You did do that.
Also, does it like when Webby eats it? Does it wiggle down her throat?
Oh, can she hear his thoughts now?
Actually,
Oh God, I shouldn't have asked that question. Webby's gonna get haunted.
First the cow, and now this.
Oh God, Steve! I finally got rid of Steve.
actually, Webby,
Oh
no.
you do actually begin to hear the voices of the mushrooms in your head.
Um. Oh God, I don't know how to handle this. I shouldn't have asked that question.
You would get to hear the voices saying, "Get the chaotic comics," over and over, screaming in your mind.
Oh boy.
I did say they're a hive mind, and technically you took a bite out of it, and now it's a part of you for as long as it's in your stomach.
Webby's gonna turn around and go, "I knew salad was evil," and then she's gonna binge herself to try to get it out.
Oh my god.
Oh God,
Webby, what are you doing?
I'm trying to puke.
Oh my god.
That's right. Keep going down. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, you're after a little bit of trying to force yourself to puke, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say in D&D ever. You're able to do it. Once the piece of the mushroom has left your stomach, like left your body, you no longer hear the voice.
She's gonna turn back to the group and go, "Don't eat them. If you do, you can hear their thoughts."
Priscus is in the tormentor.
he just left.
Oh yes, as soon as Livia was like, "Oh, they know we're here," it's like, we need to not be here.
I
When Webby turns around, is anybody outside the thing?
Yeah, is anyone outside the tormentor besides her at this point?
Well, Olivia was there, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
good.
I need to be inside because I need to hit the gas in case we need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I'm still concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all get into the tormentor and begin to leave as the tormentor begins not the tormentor. As the mushrooms begin to shake violently, as they begin to let out more and more spores. There's so much that it like a whole cloud of spores begins to erupt from the mushrooms as the tormentor begins to drive out of the forest. So you see, as some of the mushrooms try to, as weird as it sounds, try to block your way, try to slowly begin to block your way, but with Friskus' help freezing them, it makes it easier to knock them down, so you don't have to worry about that. You are able to make your way out of the forest, but as soon as you do, you see something interesting right in front of you, like right just outside of the forest's boundaries. You see what appears to be an orc wearing very druidic clothing. He appears to be, as you see that, As he sees you in the tormentor, he doesn't make an attempt to move out of the way, but simply stands still. If you continue going to fast forward, you'll probably run him over, Peppers.
Did we run him over?
It's up to you, my dude.
I feel like a good person wanted to run him over, but am I a good person?
I don't think a good person has to ask that question.
I mean,
Oh no. Is anyone going to stop him?
Priscus is going to say, Pippers!
what?
Break!
Do I have to?
Fuck!
Fine, I'll break.
Pepper.
What?
Oh, I love how you're like, do I have to? Okay, so the tormentor begins to slowly stop right before hitting the orc. You see as the orc simply just looks at you, takes a small sigh, and says, hello there. May I speak to whoever's inside the vehicle, please?
Fable, can I ask a super important question?
Yes.
Can I make it so I have a horn that plays La Cucaracha?
Yes, you can.
I slam on the horn.
Okay. You do so. The horn begins to blare right in this man's face.
For my personal enjoyment, Fable, can it be that version of La Cucaracha that's slightly out of tune that gets played in Ed, Edd and Eddy whenever anyone is about to get punched?
Yes.
Or just generally hit in some slapstick way?
Yes.
God, I love that show.
Right.
The best sound effects in the business. Never paralleled before or since.
You see, as you continue to play that thing, the orc man doesn't really move from his spot.
If no one else will, Priscus will stick his head up out of the hatch and say, please get in. We're not safe here.
Very well. He slowly makes his way to the cart and enters the hatch.
Do I put a gun on him? See if he's actually on the level?
If you want to. Okay, you already cocked the gun. Okay.
Yep. Listen, I'm just being cautious here.
Yeah, I know. As he sits down as you point the gun to him, and he gently sits down in the vehicle. He looks at you. He has a slight bow and says, "You are just as our leader spoke of you. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, everyone. I am. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna name him. I was gonna name him something that Carson's gonna find funny.
Do it.
Do it?
Do it!
His name is Mogash.
Ha!
Don't tell
I
Nice.
me.
don't get it.
It's a reference to Carson's first game. That's why. It's
Oh,
a
Inside joke.
yeah. It's an inside joke. That's
You're an
mine.
inside joke.
Wow. How rude. I'm offended. Okay, anyway, he says, I am Mogash of Clan Hellstream. I have come seeking you all.
For what purpose? I assume Pippers is stepping on the gas, by the way.
While holding the gun right at him, yes.
Yeah, I do two things at once. I'm a responsible father.
Yeah, he can multitask.
Yeah, I could drive a death machine and point a gun.
I love that sentence so much, Kyle. You have no idea. Well, it is simple. My clan leader wishes to ask for your assistance. Many moons ago, these three here, to my understanding, helped him. He wishes to ask for their assistance yet again. The 3 he points to are
Mhm.
Pippers, Lucas, and Dustshy.
And who was this person you're talking about?
His name was, I believe you referred to him as. This seems so silly. I believe when you met him, his name was Orcules.
You put the glad in gladiator?
Yes,
Hercules.
right.
it happened in chapter 2. It's been a very long time.
It's been a
Song's gonna get
while.
stuck in my head now.
Sorry. Yes, when you met him, he was nothing more than a orc down on his luck. He assisted you in killing a very dangerous monster, and I believe he needs your help doing it yet again. That is, if you are more than willing to help him. I assure you, his path, the monster he wishes to help killing has much to do with the spores here.
Sounds like our goals align. Everyone else? Any objections?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Very well, if you would allow me to, I can transport us through. I can transport us through the trees and nature itself to my homeland.
Oh well?
All right. Well then. Like, can they transport? Oh wait, no, Pippers. You can just bring the tormentor back into your snow globe, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right then. Yes. I mean, that sounds good to me. I mean, it's probably quicker than, hopefully safer than traveling, out in the open.
All right. As you put the tormentor away, he begins to enchant a spell, and you are all engulfed in these tree roots. It completely surrounds you until you are surrounded by these tree roots, and when that happens, the tree roots begin to descend. Well, yes, begin to go back into the ground, and you are no longer in the place you were before. Now, much of the lush land you are part of, filled with mushrooms, you're now in a much more barren area. One filled with, I wouldn't say desert, but a lot of cracked ground, cracked sand. The ground seems cracked and everything seems quite dead. He gives a quick bow and says, "Welcome everyone. This is my home. I wish to welcome you all to Blight. I believe I called it the Blightlands. Let me see. Hold on, chat. Hold on, guys.
You've been streaming too much.
I have. I stopped calling people everything. I'm sorry. I have failed you, Chris. I'm
Calling
sorry.
chat.
You are chat.
So cruel, so mean. Exactly what we need. And
Frick out of here. Okay, do you see the map? Did it change for you all?
yeah.
Yes. I
Okay.
think so. Yes, it did.
Okay. You went from Ocraria. You went from essentially the mainland of Ocraria, all the way to Blight Ridge. Welcome back to the Broken Isles, guys. As you look around you, as I mentioned, you see dead trees, dead everything. The ground itself is dried up to the point where there are cracks in it, and you see nothing but dead lands around you. He says, as I mentioned, "Welcome to Blight Ridge. If you would follow me, I believe Orcules would like to speak to you." As he begins to walk forward, you all notice something of great interest. There appears to be huts, there appears to be huts made out of orcish design, but that's not the thing that interests you. What interests you is there appears to be a giant mechanism under the huts with giant wheels, and the huts are actually moving. Basically, what you're seeing in front of you is a mobile city. Not only that, Pippers, something you might like. There actually
What's
is.
that?
There's actually vehicles of the same design as yours, the Tormentor, but these ones appear to be. Well, in all honesty, they appear to be motorcycle-like, as well as other Tormentors are
one.
here.
I want one.
There appears to be orts on them at the moment, but we'll see what he can do.
Well, that's an easy there's an easy solution to that problem. Pulls out gun.
Oh no. Pippers, what?
What?
Do not resort to violence right away.
But that's like the easiest way to resolve conflict is through violence.
Yes, and all we're left with is a bunch of dead bodies.
Exactly. Dead bodies can't come back to get their property back.
Oh my god.
One of those dead bodies are some of us.
We got revival. We'll be fine.
That card's
Yeah.
Pipper.
Maybe I should just go back to meditating.
On a motorcycle.
You get one, maybe.
Pippers, you are a brilliant kobold. I'm sure
Yeah.
you could come up with your own.
Yeah. But it's a lot easier to steal it.
Oh my
Yes, but
God.
if you make it yourself, then you can customize it the way you want right away.
Yeah, but then I could also just steal it.
Well, if you steal one of these, you're gonna have to
We
do all
don't
the
have
work.
time for stealing right now. We have other things. Steal it later.
This is Thomas Edison confirmed.
Yeah. You know what,
The
Pippers?
cruelest thing I've ever said to you, Kyle. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, Pippers, do what you want. I am going back to meditating, so good luck, all of you.
Fine. Alright, fine. We'll go and out the motors. Why did my job give me a thermometer? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What?
I'm sorry, that was out of character. Yeah, I was in character voice. I'm sorry.
Okay, but yeah, that's essentially this is what you see in front of you. Giant, well, giant compared to you. Really giant mobile cities moving on this moving on giant wheels, as well as other hell vehicles here as well. As you follow Moresh into the building, he basically begins to climb up this ladder. As you make your way up there, you're greeted with something interesting. Even though this is a hut, it seems to be quite literally a very bustling. Is that the right word?
Mhm.
A very bustling.
Yeah, bustling is a word.
Yes, very bustling city, filled with orcs and surprisingly other races as well. A couple humans, kobolds, everything. They appear to be minding their own business, shopping, talking to each other, everything. It's quite literally a moving bazaar. And we can end the session there while Pippers tries to figure out how to steal a motorcycle.
Steal motorcycles.
But yes, welcome to the moving bazaar, everyone. And we'll end the session there.
Interesting.
We did it! Yay!
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes, it's essentially that. It's gonna get very Mad Max Fury Road in this bitch, so get ready for that.
I kind of thought of Mortal Engines.
Well, that too.
He's mentioned them on wheels. Like, oh, okay, cool.
It's a combination
Yep.
of both, actually.
I didn't like Mortal Engines all that much as a movie, but that would make an amazing like RTS mixed with city building game.
It would actually.
I heard the books are good.
Yeah, I haven't read the
Mortal
books.
Engines wise.
Yeah, I have not read the books. I will admit that.
Alright, I'm gonna end the session, but probably gotta raid someone real quick. While
Yeah.
you guys talk about it, I'll just mute you so you can talk about whatever. But yes, it is a Yes, I know we're muted, Sarah. I just muted us just in case that, the group wanted to talk about something, but their gremlinness kind of died off. It's true. Yeah, all the tired ghouls and gals, ladies and germs, theys and thems. Other words I can't think of, like I'm not that clever with wordplay. Eh.
Just like